What are
Among
you
the
doing?
myriad reasons why I would never stream, sitting in a very small room next to Micah is one of them. Howa, sorry. You all know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, well, I flipped the stream. Hopefully, we're coming through all right. We've been checking and rechecking the sound settings and everything. So, yes. Who's ready for some Deadlands action?
I'm ready. Bring it on.
All right.
So how many achievements are we actually doing in the session 2, right?
Well, it's 2 achievements for 2 pets, yeah.
Yeah. One of which I might already have. So I'm just logging in. Let's check.
Because just saying, I hear myself twice. It actually confused me for a second. I was like, what? Oh, you're just joshing. Well, people seem to want to confuse me today. Vezok Maya. Is my viewer committing a murder? Maya with context. Oh, fair enough. But context is always important, right? Alright, I'm pretty sure Egbert is joining us as well. Are you on my friends list? Now that's the question. Oh, you can hear yourself thrice. Thanks. Hang on, you did Lucent Citadel and normal, or I did Lucent Citadel and normal? Okay. All right. Are you able to plus up to me, Nito? It's just Maya the Barbarian.
Yeah, 1 sec. I'm going to switch characters.
Yeah, no worries. I'm on my Moloch ball with the Moloch ball pet. I think that's appropriate. All right. Have you done the story in Deadlands? Like the story, the quest zone thing. Words.
No.
No, me neither, but I really love the zone. Like, it's so... Pretty's not quite the right word, but it's really cool.
Como and I got like halfway through Blackwood, whatever it's called.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to go forward until I'd finished it.
Fair
That
enough.
was like 2 years ago, so not going
Yeah.
well.
Yeah, I've not done it either. I'm quite behind on the stories. But I randomly did Necrom last year, but like I missed out quite a few beforehand. So yeah. But that skin for doing all the quests, it's cool when I see people with it. I'm like, hey, that's cool. That took a lot of time.
More time than I'd ever have.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. It's if you like, I have the time in the game, or could have I don't make the time for that because I do other things. So yeah, for all of it, yeah, it's. But yeah, we've got like one of our guildies, one of our officers, super active in the game. Has done like all dungeon trifectas, and I don't think it's like a sweaty thing or anything. Just does a lot of dungeons with fun people, enjoys it, does a lot of trial runs, and yet he's got the skin as well. Like, how do you do that? Because he's busy, he's got a job and all of that. Like, how? It's impressive. Isn't Deadlands? Doesn't it have what's her face? The wood elf character. Oh my god, I'm completely blanking. What her name is. She pops up again. She's in Ossinium as well.
E something.
Everly. Yeah, that's it.
There we
Thank
go.
you. Yeah. Well, have fun on the beach, Vezok. She's in Blackwood and Rothgar. Isn't that what I said? Everly? Yeah. But either way. Deadlands. I see what you're saying. Blackwood. Yeah, sorry. And I think people are saying she's annoying there, but not Rothgar. I can't remember. But yeah, I haven't done it yet, so. So, are you sort of the person who does quests in order? Is that... Oh, hello. I'm not sure who.
Hello.
Hello.
I heard I was doxxed from the other side of the room, so I came in to defend
Didn't
myself.
mean it.
You didn't mean it. Okay, good. That's how they treat immigrants in this country.
Wow, yeah.
How are you all?
Hello.
Hello, hello. Welcome back to your country. What? That was meant to be
Thank
like
you.
nice and welcoming, but it came out weird.
Welcome back in your country. Stay there, please. No, hello, hello. How are you doing?
Yeah, stayed up way too late last night, making sure the video got published and everything. So sort of a slow
Oh,
start,
yes.
but yeah.
A well-deserved slow start, I suppose.
But yeah, good. How are you guys?
I'm doing good. I went for a swim. That's why I was late. I thought I'd
Ooh,
make it in time.
nice. No
Yeah,
worries.
it was kind of it was rough.
Hang on. The video is amazeballs. Thanks, Kamal. What did you swim in? What? Like...
Well, just at a pool, but
Right.
and just doing laps. But I haven't been to the pool in like 1.5 years.
Yeah.
So
But if you guys want to just plus up to me, Maya the Barbarian,
yes.
and yeah, we'll get
How
murdering.
does one plus up to you?
One just pluses up to me.
Happy plus up to you. So if I may quote Pippin, where are we going?
Deadlands. To
Alright.
All of the
portals.
birds.
Full of birds. Okay.
Did you already cover which achievements they are and exactly how to get them?
Nope.
Alright, so the one that I'm aware of is the one where you have to kill every mini-boss inside the atoll of immolation.
Oh.
By the way, everyone, that double mount moose is available.
Oh my
For those who
god.
didn't already know.
Mood.
It's very fun, yeah.
Double
It's
mount
been available
moose.
for a couple of days, yeah.
Moose mound.
Double moose mount.
Oh, I want a
Yeah, I
double
did see
moose
it.
mount.
It does look pretty cool, yeah.
I'm guessing that's the response for where did you swim? In his vampire pool filled with blood from Everleigh? Oh, that's so dark. She's just annoying in
just
her
think of,
personality.
I just think of the Naked Gun, the third movie. What's that smell? That would be me. I've been swimming in raw sewage. I love it.
Oh man, Naked Gun is fun.
You showed me a meme. Well, it's not so much a meme. The other day, apparently in. Is it one of the Scary movies? Leslie Nielsen is there
Yeah,
with a portrait painting of Harrison Ford right behind him.
as the president. Like,
Oh,
it's a president
right,
thing.
so-
Yeah, he's a president, and he like is the previous president. I'm guessing. You know
yeah, I
that.
hadn't
Oh.
seen either of the movies that this reference. But right underneath it, there's a panel of Harrison Ford, taken more recently.
In like an Avengers
with
movie
a-
or something.
A painted portrait of Leslie Nielsen in the background. So, sort of a fun mirror image, and it seems to be obviously a tribute.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
When did he die? Was it a year or 2 years ago? It was fairly recent. Sad loss.
Let me double check that.
Yeah, it's fairly recent. Yeah. All right. Well, if you guys want to join, please plus up. And let's get killing.
Trying so hard, Maya. It's not working.
You died in 2010, Khan.
What?
Yeah, I was gonna say
Yeah.
I don't think it's that
What am I
recent.
thinking of then?
About 1,000 other actors, actresses. Oh, it's not
Yeah, I guess.
working. Khan, you're in that one guild, right? So if I just make you the boss, you can
Yeah.
do that. There we go.
Do what?
Honestly, the main reason I never do it because I always fuck it up. The plussing up to people.
Is there anyone other than Lito that wanted an invite?
I'm not sure who.
No, I'm okay. I just came in for the bants.
Bantha.
That's right. And I'm here for any Leslie Nielsen talk as well.
Bingo. That's probably my favorite joke in cinema history. He's going through the bad guy's office, and he opens up a drawer after drawer after drawer, and the music builds, and then it stops, and he just goes, bingo, and pulls out a bingo card. Like all visual gags, it works great when you retell it verbally.
I know. Young Frankenstein has a good one like that as well, where again the suspense is building and he reaches slowly for this door handle and it just crumples in his hand.
Yeah.
He just looks frustrated.
We need to watch Young Frankenstein again. That is
Yeah.
stone cold classic. Alright, well, the achievements, just to be clear, one of them was for... Oh goodness, I'm not going to be able to find it now. Here we go. Oblivion Obliterator.
When underground watch party. What?
So defeat
second
all
this.
the... Yeah, man, down. Defeat all the generals of the Oblivion portals as they start their incursion. So I have 4 out of 7. I guess there's 7.
Yeah. I have also 4 out of 7.
One of them is just called Kumolag, which, for any Star Trek fans out there, definitely just sounds like a Klingon Molag Bal. That's how you turn anything, like, you put a T apostrophe or K apostrophe. in front of a regular name.
All right, so we just need to do portals in Deadlands, right? So, well, let's go.
Let's get going. Did anyone have these achievements before?
Deadlands. All right.
Yeah, Deadlands portals, so either from Blackwood or
Yeah.
Deadlands. It's a Blackwood achievement, but I'm pretty sure it would still
Yeah,
be
I think I've
fulfilled
only
if you
done
did,
the portals from that spawned in Blackwood up until now. But I don't think there's any difference, right?
I don't think there is. I think there was something. I don't know if it was true, but I think there was something about the drop rate of. I found one. I'm entering, so you guys can report to me in a minute. There was something to
Oh,
do
no,
with
no,
the
no,
drop
no,
rate
no,
of
no,
the
no.
lead, or possibly the style pages.
Ah,
Yes,
okay.
yeah, there was something, yeah.
report to me.
Porting.
But I never personally verified it, so I shouldn't repeat scurrilous rumor.
So
Yeah, Carlton.
Wait.
The Deadlands are
Report it to
no
you.
place for a mortal.
Someone craft a player.
Okay, where are you, Khan? Because I ported
I'm
to
in one of
you.
them.
I ported to you, and I'm fighting some stuff.
Oh, really? Oh,
What?
you guys arrived on a different island.
Oh, that's a shame.
Oh,
That's not supposed to happen. Are you sure you ported to me?
Yes, of course.
Oh, weird.
hey, where's Khan?
I'm gonna port to.
Oh yeah,
Maya.
you're totally different.
If you look top left of the map, that's yeah.
There are monsters around. This is scary stuff.
Oh, I don't have any AoE stuff at the moment.
I have plenty of damage for this place.
I've got plenty of AoE. I brought my own, thanks.
Like,
Alright, let's
okay,
go.
I'm with you guys. Whilst I don't have a great deal of sympathy for the people who moan that the multiplayer world events, what are they called, Bastion Nimic, are way too difficult to solo. It's like, yeah, that's by design.
It's an
Well, I don't-
MMO, but I don't want to play with people.
Yeah, so I sort of have that feeling about it. I gotta say, if this is what you're used to in previous expansions, you can see why they'd be a little bit ticked off. Like, this is way too hard.
Yeah.
I see a chest.
Would.
And it's not a high elf.
It is sort of funny. We've talked about this before. Maybe picking some, asking questions. There's never a stupid questions unless it's literally, something dumb like, "Have you got a boyfriend?" Which I have had before. Like, that's.
Why is that a stupid
Have you had a boyfriend?
Have you ever had one? No, but like people have joined a Discord or something and just asking, "Do you have a partner?" And I'm like, "Yeah, that's not a conversation we're gonna have." But yeah, always answer those and all good. But just picking out some really silly comments that people post on YouTube, and
This one?
one of them,
Kamolo.
Hey, Kamolek, how you doing?
"How you doing?" And one of them definitely
I
being
actually already killed this one, but
like having hatred for the game because you have to play with other people. But you ever had one? Yeah, I know.
I was going to say there are no stupid questions, only stupid statements. It's not entirely true. Like, someone could come to the Twitch channel and say, "What's the URL of your Twitch channel?" Get it? But though I think dumb questions are genuinely quite rare.
Yeah,
Dumb statements are near constant
yeah.
wherever you go.
I went through a portal.
oh, I just followed you, and I just realized that's not always a smart thing.
But it is.
I'm just
Well, not
making sure we
in-game.
didn't miss. a
How you
boss.
doing? Yeah, exactly.
So, if any Deadlands gear drops, would can I have it? 'Cause-
The
It's actually-
Deadlands set.
yeah. Because actually, I need the style materials from those sets. I think to craft some furnishings.
Yeah.
Ah. Right, sorry, I was lagging behind. I'm catching up now.
But I might be wrong. I might be mistaken. I think it's that style material. It's for those
Dremor
Fargrave
Armor Mancer.
huge blocks and stuff.
Oh, right, I see, yeah.
And pretty much anything Fargrave related.
There's a heavy sack here. I'm gonna have that.
Enjoy your sack.
Oh baby.
Alright, dead. Cool. Oh, I just looted an Ixad. That's sad.
What's this?
Should be-
Who this? Salusum. Oh, I already killed that one as well.
I think he comes every time, right?
Oh
I
baby.
think there are 3 different types.
oh, okay.
aren't there?
I don't know. It's all soon.
And I'm not sure they count. Do they? Oh yes, he is one of
What's
them.
the achievement
Yeah,
again?
he's one.
Oblivion
Obliterator.
Obliterator.
Wait, what?
So I got a question. Can we leave and go into the other sections?
Oops.
I think we can, right? If we just don't go
Oh,
into the final bit.
these are the dudes that were chasing Daniel yesterday. It was hilarious.
Oh no, we can't get up there.
I've done this one. Kind of forgot how. You have to do something and then they wake up.
Ooh, that's funny.
Yeah.
Well, apparently they just woke up when Daniel ran past yesterday.
Yeah, I think sometimes they do. Or maybe the ones that wake were already killed.
Mm. He's gonna aggro this dude. Hey, what the...
You need to kill them and you get a secret boss. Is that true?
Yes, that's true.
Oh. So we should be doing that? Oh, where are you? What?
Okay, let's do it.
Where are they going? I thought Kazi was just joshing.
Well, there is a boss marker in there.
Oh, okay.
I would just like to draw your attention to the fact that one of these Zibalai is called Zibalai Slaughter Priest, which is a super warhammer.
Shall we continue
Yeah.
and just kill the whatever just landed there?
Yeah, I don't think we can go back.
We can go back. But let's first
no, we
kill
can.
this dude. What's that? Ash Titan. Alright.
Yeah, this is just a generic.
This is just a generic ass titan. Hey,
Very
Crypt
generic
Keeper.
ass.
I'm good. I think everyone here is good, right? Maybe.
Lawful good. Specifically.
How are you doing, Crypt Keeper? Oh,
Give up now.
I want to head back and kill the...
the big boss is
Boss
up.
is up, so we may as well just light
okay,
attack
okay.
him once.
Wait. He's doing other stuff. I'm just distracted by health bars.
Doing okay, just okay.
Well, crypt keeping is, you know,
It's
thirsty
tough.
work.
To be fair, I've had a bit of a week. My back, I've been in a lot of pain and chronic pain. Oh my god, it just makes you feel just so shit about the world. You just can't escape it. It's a horrible thing. But better today, so.
Don't die to AOE.
That's the thing, Akazi, I'm too trusting.
Maya, is that when you have like minor fracture on your character for like 9,000 years or whatever? You know, one of
Yeah,
those buffs
exactly.
that just like just doesn't go away. I can't purge it.
That's the one.
Yeah, when you duel a Dragon Knight in Zero, you just have 10 years of burning.
I mean, there are usually creams for that, but sure.
Yeah, yeah.
Havakrell, Duke of Storms.
Yeah,
Okay.
you definitely defeated him before because he's the... Again, he's Mr. Generic in here.
I never troll,
Yeah,
always serious.
He is on the list though. So,
Yeah, he is.
For anyone who doesn't have it already. I think I've done this once for probably a lead of sorts. So
That's it, yeah, there was something here, yeah.
Don't bash him, don't bash him, don't push. There we go.
I got 20 gold from this dude? Oh, come on.
I got
got-
luminous ink.
16 gold. Count yourself lucky. And so we shouldn't leave. You want us to go back
Yeah.
and retrace our steps a
Yeah.
little bit?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, adulting sucks. Speaking of schedules, though, I've decided that because Khan doesn't have enough to do with like 5,000 videos that he's about to make, he's working on, I've decided to launch something very exciting in September. So I'm making schedules, which I like. It's going to be fun.
Oh.
Yeah,
Ooh.
Maya's putting a lot of work into a schedule that then I have to keep.
Sounds
This is
about
how
right.
it works. Yeah, right.
Hello, Maya, and huge hug to Khan. There we go. I'm just so happy how you two have changed my ESO experience due to your latest info. You guys are my heroes. Currently leveling my new warden and can't wait to see how she performs when I gear her up. Level 49 now.
Yes.
So, woo!
Warden school.
Alright, that is my favorite comment ever.
I know.
Thank you so much.
Ah,
Hey, one
you just have
woke
to.
up.
No, they all woke up. You have to just approach them, and then they light up, and then
Oh.
when all four are lit up, then they'll start fighting.
It's pretty lit.
I love cryptic.
And I think the boss comes from the.
Oh, there he is.
Oh no, never mind. I thought he
Dancing
came
Queen.
down the stairs.
He doesn't look very young and sweet to me.
No. I love like how Cryptic was saying she sounds so excited too for making Ruinark Rumble. Nice. I never did that.
He is not part of the Oblivion Obliterator achievement.
No, but
That is an achievement I didn't have, so thank you very much.
thanks, Kazi.
There you go.
We need a warden to get us up there. Yeah, so if I port to you guys,
Oh,
what will happen?
chest.
Okay, loading screen. Hey, it worked. I am on the same island that we arrived. God damn it.
I love the excitement. Idea.
Well, it worked.
This-
In that I could get. You can get
Yeah.
back outside.
Yeah.
Like if you want watchlings or whatever, and you want to leave again, without leaving the atoll completely. If anyone knows whether it's atoll or atoll, feel free to correct me.
It's probably both.
Why not both?
I think
That's what I would have gone with.
Yeah.
But then I'm just a filthy foreigner, so
Atoll is what I do when I go to an all-you-can-eat restaurant. Ew. So yeah, I don't know if there's any point in porting to me except to see the Haverkrell. No,
Yeah, the Mortal
Ruiner
Kombat. Yeah.
and
Oh my god.
The harvester. They're actually fighting, and it looks amazing. I don't think I've seen this before.
they do that. Where are you, by the way?
Where we came in, there's some real kaiju shit going on here.
Mm-hmm.
I think they do that if you go to the house. You know the
I've never
free
seen it
one.
in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess you probably haven't spent that much time in there.
I think I've been there to shoot a bunch of Dragon Knight footage, and that's about it.
I was thinking of Dirty Dancing, not Dancing Queen. Yeah, that is a good movie. Oh, the fight is over. Who won? I mean, that's kind of a dumb
I
question.
think he did.
I think yeah.
It may have been.
Yeah, the
an
other one fled.
honourable- Yeah, she sort of dives into the lava
Oh.
at first.
She's needed in.
She's like, oh, hang on, someone's in Rockgrove trying to get a
Exactly.
trifecta. I'll be right back. Let me just casually one-shot a healer, and then,
All right, so next one, yeah.
yeah, we may have to just find another portal. Sorry.
No, but yeah, but that's fine.
That's okay. I'm traveling to Blackwood.
But at least we
See.
know that, if we port to one another from the outside,
Yeah.
we might arrive in different parts. Which I'd certainly not seen that before, but that could be useful.
Mm-hmm. I'm just going to. Oh, I found a portal. Oh, let's see.
Oh, Kazi, been really enjoying my Apple Plus subscription. I found some really fun stuff there. Like for any foodies, Omnivore with Renee Redzepi as in Norma in Copenhagen. It's pretty cool. Beautifully shot.
Well, it's all around the world, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
It looks amazing. It's like it's shot like a really expensive movie.
I'm in the same spot again.
Okay, well, I'll port to you and see what happens. Yeah, I haven't really caught much of it, but I've been looking over Maya's shoulder, and oh man, it looks amazing. Omnivore, you said, right?
Omnivore, yeah.
About fancy food from around the world. That's about right, isn't it?
Yep.
No, I'm here with you guys. Same
Yeah.
spot.
Challenge our Lord of
And the portal
Fire
just
and
goes to the
Blood.
same thing, right? I guess.
Yeah.
Or not?
I'm gonna ride to.
No,
the
no, no.
portal.
Or did
Yeah.
we? Oh, yeah, we did do that. Never mind. I just went to the one spot which I knew there was a portal, but that there could spawn a portal, but
Yeah, the I'm just writing to one. The Omnivore. I think you're in there possibly. What? That's not the one we just been at. It says portal to Fargrave. That's not right,
What?
is it?
That ain't right.
I thought it had that. Yeah, I'm in Fargrave. Never mind.
In case anyone doesn't know, based on zone chat last night, which was getting very, very hostile, players tearing each other apart. A lot of people don't seem to know that the add-on map pins, literally that's what it's called, which I've always had for lore books and the occasional RP achievement. It has a toggle on the filters on the right-hand side where you can turn on portals, and it will turn on all the Blackwood
Oh, for
portals.
fuck's sake! I had that
Obviously
turned off. I was gonna say, why can't I see them?
Yeah, it's off by
Ugh.
default.
Yeah, but I
because they
turned
don't
it on
want to
because you
clutter up
told us
your-
the other day.
But if you then go to a different character, I think it's character specific.
I'm sorry that you had to give your data to this evil company. Oh man, they've had my data from the start. So,
Deadlands looks all the same to me, so how do I know if I'm in a different one?
true.
I have ported into somewhere.
Oh, cool. Well, let me try again. I've been no luck here.
But it might just be the same place.
Feel offended on behalf of Daddy Dagon.
Right? Yeah.
That's you.
Yeah, we're in the same spot.
Yeah, good to know.
I mean, I'll take the portal just in case, but I don't think it works that way.
Nope. Thank you. Oh, this
Oh,
building
I-
castle thing here. That's we shot that for the Doom video, because that looks just like something out of hell in Doom, right? That's
Yeah.
fun. Have you found anything?
No, I'm in exactly the same spot as before.
Okay.
Yep, I found a portal, but see how it goes.
You're right, though. It is super doomy.
Super doomy. Super.
I'm a bit jealous. I wonder if Skinny Cheeks has seen any of the new
Not too little Dagon.
gameplay footage from Doom: The Dark Ages.
Why
Oh,
specifically Skinny
I'm at a new
Cheeks?
spot, by the way.
Oh,
I'm at the
that's good.
spot Khan originally spawned.
Brilliant. Thank you.
Why specifically Skinny Cheeks? I mean, he was there, so I.
We know that he's. You told me he might be going to QuakeCon, and you were telling me that he's definitely.
Yeah, he
there.
was streaming. He's streaming.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, but why specifically him? You know, because I've seen lots of people post about how they saw the secret footage that nobody's seen before, and I'm well gel.
Take the domain.
I mean, we'll see it very soon.
Oh yeah.
Don't do that. I'm porting
Where are you porting?
to Egberts because we arrived in the wrong spot.
Oh. This is very complicated, you know?
Yeah, I guess when you port in from the outside, maybe there's a chance that you get to a different entrance point.
I did go through a different portal. I don't know if that helps.
I would imagine that it's just when you're entering, it treats the port the same as it treats you going through the door.
Mm-hmm.
And now I can't port to you, Egberts.
Really? Oh, is it because I'm in combat?
You are
I don't think so.
No, I'm just porting back here.
mortal flee.
I just literally ported to the same spot I was standing in.
Okay,
You just ported out. Nope.
Yeah, we're just arriving where we
Yeah,
were.
it's not working.
Okay.
Why don't you? Why don't we just leave the group?
Well, maybe if you do this, go to the same portal I did. Maybe that works.
Which was
It's the
where?
one
In
very
Blackwood?
close to Sweetwater Cascades.
Okay.
This is so
Maya has
complicated.
that house, so
Yeah.
you can port outside, right?
Gift me sub, please. I mean, we love subs, but we asking others to give people sub in our channel is interesting approach.
I mean, it's a fair enough request. isn't
Yeah.
it?
Mm-hmm.
Good luck with it. We love subs.
We do. And we do have a sub goal, so yeah.
Sweetwater Cascades.
I have angered the ESO gods. I'm in a loading screen.
Uh-oh. Well, I'm there. So if you port to me now, you can port to a way shrine?
Yeah.
Yeah, which is also next to it.
I guess I'm in a different instance of Blackwood. This one isn't open. Is it open for you, Maya?
No. Oh, this is getting fucking complicated.
Yeah, it really is. Oh, that's you. Can I get an invite?
No. No. Okay. I'm not the leader, so that's Eggbirds. Because
Really?
you were, well, Khan was the leader, so yeah.
Yeah. Sorry.
I just entered combat. Sorry. Give me a minute.
Oh, no worries.
I mean, you might have to exit so we can port to you in Blackwood, because we can't port to you in the atoll. So
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you should at least come out in the same instance where the portal is open. But then there's no guarantee
okay.
it'll get us back to the same place.
We'll see. We'll see.
why is this so complicated?
Oh, then you have something
I'm
to stream
approaching
about.
Alt
Oh, well,
F4 territory here. I'm still in this load
But
screen.
the portal's gone. Now I exited, so
Shit.
there's that.
Yeah, this is
Rip.
I can see this getting stressful. I'm glad you scheduled a run for this.
Maybe we should try the one in the north to see if there's a port over there. I don't
Yeah,
know.
I'm just gonna keep looking around.
Oh, I'm going the wrong way.
But why can't we port? That's so weird.
It is a
Really?
little weird.
Hello, Asia Walk. Hello, hello.
Anyone else been getting a headache over this achievement in the last few days?
Why? What's up with this achievement right now? Why?
get a
Why are
pet.
we doing it?
There's a free pet in the
Ah.
ground store. I don't think any of us are that bothered about it, but it's there, and achievements are usually fun to go and get. Not always. Looking at you, Frostbolt.
Yeah.
Mm,
I've got one. Port to me. There's a portal. I'm not going in. So just
that's a long way. Okay, I'm going to. Oh, did someone leave the party? Or Khan didn't accept my invite.
I did. It must have not worked. There we go.
No,
Yeah,
I had to Alt F4. I'm logging back in now.
Hmm.
I was going to say you just popped out from offline to online, so hopefully, fingers crossed. And oh yes, Kazi, thank you. There is an event that gives money.
Yeah, I've been out of the loop, so I don't know what's going on in the game. I just saw an event at a time it was available, so I thought, let's go.
Free pet, yeah. It's I was posted about it like a couple of weeks ago, maybe. Asked it face, why? What's wrong with Frostfold? What's happening there, Khan?
I actually really like the dungeon. I have a little.
I love that.
I think
dungeon,
most
but-
players feel this way about it, but it was a really difficult dungeon. Specifically, that middle boss. You know, the vault.
The disco boss.
Is it called the Vault Protector? Yeah, the one with all the laser beams. And
Oh, yeah.
They nerfed the crap out of it to make it quite easy to clear, and now it's just so boring. And that's not like an elitist.
No, we're in the same
remark.
spot
It is
again.
it's a failure of fight design. In that their original design was good,
Yep.
but somebody at ZOS said the spreadsheet says only 5% of players who attempt this are clearing or whatever, so we need to do it. And they, being a bit too busy working on new dungeons, they didn't actually go back and redesign the fight. They just changed a couple of things which broke the fight and now made it a complete pain in the ass. Like, they removed the fun, and yeah, so
Yeah, hard
So-
content. Ew, nerf it. Yeah.
don't like
Yeah.
it when that happens. It's not the ease of it. It's just the fact that it's no longer, the design no longer makes any fucking sense. Anyway, it wasn't even that I'm talking about. It was the cold potato
yeah.
achievement, which is actually not that difficult to get, but it's a pain in the ass to figure out. We tried it with 2 different groups.
I was gonna go to another portal because the one Maya found led to the same spot we already went to.
Yeah, same. I've tried it 3 times, same spot.
Oh, for God's sake.
That's a little irritating. Why you gotta be this way, Gina?
Deadlands are no place.
How do we know that it's the same spot? Like, don't they basically all look the same anyway?
Well, I checked the map. And we're
Yeah, you look at the map,
Oh.
and technically, I guess we should go to the next portal.
I was like, oh
the
right,
first
yeah,
one.
that's what I never do that. That's
What's
why
a
I
map?
didn't notice.
Who map?
Well, technically, I guess we should go to the next portal and then see if which island it places us on.
Well, I found another portal. Shall I just go in? See
Well,
what's up?
no, because we couldn't port to you in there.
I
So
could at least see which spot it is. Okay.
well, at least just let us port to your instance, I guess,
Okay, wait.
which I just did. So that's cool.
You can port to me.
Oh, this music feels very appropriate. You know, we're running through the countryside, chasing portals, not getting frustrated at all.
I'm not at the least frustrated yet.
No.
So I'm in, and it's actually a new spot.
Yeah.
Yeah, same.
Top left.
Good stuff. Man, if I wanted to do this much portal hopping, I would just play Portal.
Outclassed and outmatched, mortal
All right.
flea.
We never
This
finished
was a
that.
triumph. I'm making a note here. Huge success.
That's pretty good.
That's a great song.
Yeah, it's very fun.
Too little Melodyne though.
Oh, there's a doorbell.
You should definitely finish Portal. It's very funny.
Khan, do you mind just having a peek? Are they leaving?
I finished Portal 1, but
Nice one, I said face. Wow.
Hello?
Awesome. It's Ted food.
there is someone on the next island doing stuff.
Let's go, Khan.
He's not yet at the boss. Looks like.
done better than I expected.
Yeah, this one is. Oh, it's Kamolag again. Are you serious?
Your destruction is
Come on, lag, man. Oh, come on, lag.
Also, it doesn't necessarily matter which. I wonder why they're not marked on the map. So all of the bosses can spawn at any spawn point.
It looks
So it
like
doesn't
it, yeah.
necessarily matter which way we come in.
Oh well. At least we see something different, I think. Like,
Well,
how
that
do
means-
these Daedra know the way? Everything looks the same over here.
Yeah.
Do you see that mountain of flame before you?
Does that mean we should just camp one of those spawn points and just chill out?
Maybe?
Talk about movies
Oh.
and stuff.
I don't know, because every time I've done it before, I've had the same 3 bosses.
Hmm.
To get to the whatever the last boss we did was. That's the only one I've ever seen.
Mm-hmm. Any Flareon?
This
Which
is
is
the
a
same
Pokemon,
Titan that
not
we
a
already
boss,
had, even though we're on a different island.
Mm-hmm.
That's annoying.
Yeah, but it does at least suggest that we don't need to go a different route. We just need to get lucky.
Right, yeah.
Do we head inside?
I think there's definitely nothing new inside.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I think. So I probably shouldn't have used the word definitely. It works 60% of the time, every time.
Every time.
Oh, Asia Walk, is that the code for the emote, the grape eating one that just dropped? Yeah, I like a tool. I actually redeemed it and I realized, oh, that's what it was for. I already have that, so I could have shared that code.
I think GeForce Now users are getting it for free.
Yeah. Asia Walk just shared the code in chat, which is very, very cool. I just wish my brain had worked when I redeemed it, because then I could have done the same.
Rip.
Yeah, I know. Although we still have a spare one, because I tuned into the Bethesda stream from Amsterdam on Khan's machine, and you guys got one.
Yep.
There, obviously, which makes sense. So we have a spare. I don't play the game. If anyone needs, just take it. Oh, that's very sweet. But play the game. It's good.
Okay, so the inner ring boss is always the same. Salusum the Titan. I thought I'd seen that
Okay.
guy a lot. Havocral Duke of Storms is always the final boss, and then there are 5 randos on the outer ring.
Okay, so it really doesn't
1,
matter
2,
which
3,
portal we
4,
take.
5. There are 6 spawn points,
Mm-hmm.
and any one of them can have any of those 5 guys.
Can has.
So, yeah,
Not my kind of game. I'm a shooter guy. Do you like Doom? Because that's what I'll be streaming tomorrow. Oh, I'm so excited to actually stream the
OG.
OG. Yeah, it looks and feels really cool after that update.
It really does.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
But
Wait,
all
what
the
do you
others
mean
as
with
well.
the OG?
Doom 1 and 2.
Ah, okay.
Because they just got if you own the game, you get a free update, and it's awesome. There's lots of stuff, lots going on. So obviously QuakeCon, they announced lots about the game coming out next year, which is super exciting. And they're releasing like a ton of really cool products as well.
Wait, did they do an update of those 90s Doom games? What?
Yeah,
Yeah,
they've
yeah.
done it many times by
Yeah.
now.
Really?
Latest one is a frame rate upgrade and 4K support and all that stuff.
Oh. Enhanced edition update. All right.
Yeah, for like the 8th time.
I'm not following my buddies, am I?
You can port to me if you want. I'm at the boss spawn. Nothing's happening.
Yeah, I like this kind of game. MMOs are not really my thing. This is the only MMO that I've ever played, and
And you can't really say that MMOs aren't your thing if you play this game, right?
No, but I mean up to that. Yeah, but up to this point, and it's not something.
Yeah.
But some people are like, I love MMOs. It's my thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, the things that I like least about this game
But shooters.
are the most MMO parts of it. Like
Yeah,
other
right.
people, ew.
Yeah, right.
Just kidding. But equally, like jokes aside, the other people. Oh, we got a new boss.
Where the
Ollie
fuck
Cath.
even are you? You're on a different island.
What?
Yeah, you're on a different island. So good one.
Are we having the same problem?
Yeah,
as before?
yeah. Can't port to you, so it's completely. How did you get to that island then?
I just did,
I
like
think we need to
said,
get to the next spawn point. So we just need to get through these guys.
Okay,
I was at the end boss. Like what the
me too. Yeah.
Yeah, I did say don't go that way because we won't be able to get back out.
I should put nameplates on because this is getting silly. But yeah, shooters is what got me into gaming. So
Maybe we can just go through.
definitely a fan.
Doom 2016.
Exactly. Khan did a brilliant thing. Like when the demo came out, it was like one of the levels.
No, it was actually it wasn't a demo. It was the full game. I just said play the first 2 levels on Hurt Me
no.
Plenty difficulty. Because you were like not that interested, but I was like, trust me, do it. And what you had like Maya's a chef, so she had 20 cookbooks on her Amazon wishlist
Yeah.
at like any given time. I said if you complete the first 2 levels of Doom 2016, not that she wouldn't be able to, but
No,
just
you
that
said
she would
either if you complete or
walk away.
40 minutes. You said like if you put up with it for that long or complete, and I just didn't want to stop. And then
Yeah, then you can. We'll get 3 of the cookbooks on your wish list.
yeah,
Blatant bribery, I love it.
I know, right?
And then guess how much of the game she played? Completed the whole damn thing.
Yep.
Not in one sitting, to be fair.
It was glorious.
Well done, you.
Yeah, I was hooked. If
Well, let's try something. Since we're grouped, I'm gonna try
A
killing
different
this
one.
guy. Yeah, I'm gonna try killing this guy by myself and see if you guys get the credit.
we have a boss,
Yeah.
Flareon?
Flareon.
Oh, it
Let's
looks different
see.
in this game.
Let's see if this works, and if it does, you guys can attack. If it doesn't, then please wait for me. Right.
It's
Oh,
dead.
it's too late. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Oh, it's like 6%. We can still wait.
Did you get Ollie Cath? You can check your achievements.
I already had that
No.
one, so.
No, I didn't have
check.
him, and I still don't have him.
But
Okay.
I agree,
Well, we
Maya.
can
ESO
wait.
is also my only MMO I've ever played and liked. Yeah, I prefer
Yep.
linear story-driven games like Tomb Raider. Yeah, I've got the remastered version. I really need to play that. Oh, yeah. Stop doing that.
I think the original ones aren't that story driven. I think maybe they refer to the reboot.
yeah, the more recent ones.
Yeah, it just sort of reminded me that I have those games. So
we
I
have
should.
all of them.
No, but the
Don't have
remastered. I do.
original trilogy. Oh, you do?
Yes,
yeah,
that's my point. Yeah. I was gifted
Finally,
it.
you come? You come?
I am. I'm a coming.
We're actually
How
very
many-
disciplined.
How many bosses
Keeping
is
the boss.
anybody missing?
3. The one you
3.
just killed. And this
Oh,
one.
No, I don't. I have that one. Yeah, after this one, I just need 2. Okay. You know, like this. Oh.
This is weirdly very stressful. Not being allowed to hit it.
But he's allowed to
shit,
hit
is-
us.
Is it still
Yeah,
alive?
Yeah, we're waiting for you, man.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I'm so sorry. Okay.
You're in
We
the
did,
midst
like,
of some
1.5
abusive relationship with this boss, and you're diddling around.
1.5% damage.
Hey.
Oh,
Thank you very much.
I need Demoira and Faram Zeron.
Yeah, I need Demora and Olikath. So, yeah.
Oh, well, let's just chill here.
Okay, so who knows good jokes? Who knows
There's
jokes?
something creepy. Do you guys see this?
What?
Right in front of me?
Where's you? Oh,
Do you see like the outline of a person?
No, I see a person.
I see a person.
Yeah.
It's just disappeared. It's like when a Warden Frost cloak stays hanging in the
Oh
air.
yeah. That old chestnut.
Yeah, we're gonna do a lot to try and evangelize Doom, not because it needs more success, but because I think a lot of people see what it looks like. You know, the artwork is extremely heavy metal and kind of teenage boy's bedroom kind of looking.
What?
And it's very violent and horror and all that kind of stuff. And they don't realize that what it really is just an old school arcade experience where all the entertainment and like the UX stuff is just cranked up to perfect. Like you could take away the demons and the blood and all that stuff and replace them with other things, and I think it would still work.
Yeah.
Not as well, but
I know what you mean, though. Yeah. Doo-doo-doo. Nice music. Aww. Well, check out this comment this comment on the latest video that Khan made, which is freaking great. If you haven't seen it, let me just link it. Go watch it. Not now, but just, or now. What a video! I thoroughly enjoyed watching it. Zos would do well in supporting you. You have promoted the game so well with this video, and new players, and old ones like me, will take a lot from this and enjoy it, I'm sure. Great looks on all characters as well, and I like your view on the Necromancer, my favorite class. Watching this made me want to try out Dragon Knight and see what I can do with it. Thank you so much. That's cool.
I got a big fat smile on my face. That's great. That's exactly what I was trying to do. So I guess it worked for that one person. Who's that comment from?
It's just user. Yeah.
Some, unpronounceable username.
Yep.
Right.
It's a user. I can tell you that.
Well, shout out to unpronounceable username. But yeah, seriously, actually, the video, it probably does have a lot of stuff that people, even if they've been playing the game 10 years, won't have seen before. Because I took advantage of an AI chip to leverage a new... basically, it is a frame generation system for generating slow-mos. Greater fidelity than... say if you've captured 120 frames a second, you can continue to slow it down, obviously up to a point before it breaks, and it will generate the extra frames that you're missing to keep it super smooth. And it doesn't sound that impressive. It's nothing fundamentally new. Editing suites have been doing this for like a decade, but it's far superior to anything I've used before. And I've been using Apple Final Cut Pro and Adobe Premiere for... Wow, it's over a decade now, isn't it?
Yeah, it's been a while.
And Avid as well, which are like the two.
How is Final Cut Pro these days?
It's really good.
Yeah,
That's
it was good back when I used it.
Yeah, the tech I'm talking about is actually developed for that.
Oh yeah.
And, luckily, I upgraded my editing rig recently enough that the processor in it can run this thing. So what I've done is captured the best, like 4K, 120 frames footage of everything as best I could, and then slowed it down so you can really see what's going on. Like, I never realized quite how cool Lotus Fan looks, and I've been playing Nightblade for like 6 years. I thought I knew what it looked like, but yeah. Anyway, what else? The lava whip was quite quite a surprise.
There's the same dude.
When you see it slowed down.
My name is Marcellus, big fan of... I'm guessing the video? Awesome. Nice to meet you. Well, do they just spawn... you think we can go back, kill the ads, and a boss would spawn, or just pay? Well, that's the thing. I'm just thinking the islands. Do they have like a boss spawns at a particular island, or
No. All islands have a timer, and any of the any of the 7 bosses. Sorry, 5 outer ring bosses can spawn on any of the 6 outer ring locations. I guess that's the reason why we can't go back. We can't island hop, because then you might get several Flareons or Kumolags at the same time.
come
I
on,
don't know how that works. But yeah, please watch the video. It's something very, very different. We're not doing builds or DPS guides, how to get good and all that usual shit which we're doing, which is obviously what people want. But this is a little bit different.
Should we try killing these ads? See if it spawns faster. But no, so I think it's worth a try.
We'll get XP and gold, so why the hell not?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah, Maya, were there any other of the slow-mo shots that you really...
I love the
Wow, I never
Nightblade.
knew-
Yeah, that's so cool.
The Arcanist is probably the most amazing looking.
Watching the Sork as well, just chucking the way he puts his sword behind his back, and then chucks the crystals, like summons and chucks. It's so fast, like it's 1 second. In
It's
a
like a
rotation. It's
gunslinger.
insane. Yeah, it's really amazing the amount of work that went into that. Yeah, it's beautiful. My Moloch Ball is just giggling to himself.
So Howard, do you already have this achievement, or do you just not want it?
Probably don't have it, but I don't mind not having it.
When you say
Probably the right-
pets, you summon me, not Howard.
Yes,
Right.
that's correct.
How do we summon Howard for future reference?
Ooh, with a spreadsheet. Yeah. Yep. That'll get me.
Do either of you guys have a favorite class? Like, a personal... Just a class that you keep coming back to?
I think it's between Templar and Nightblade for me.
There's really no such thing.
I think.
I think
would've guessed
most
Templar.
mine are DKs.
Mhm.
I like
Right.
my Warden. My Nightblade.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Cars-
probably Nightblade for me.
Kazi, let me guess. You hate a Dragon Knight, obviously, but love a Templar. Yeah. Boomstack, favorite class Dragon Knight. Nice. Yeah, I've not really played enough Dragon Knight.
A lot of love for DK. I totally see it. I get why.
They're so cool.
You can do a lot with them. You really can. Like they're so versatile in a way. Other than movement speed, they don't really move anywhere quickly. But I suppose you could build them that way. But
Did you guys see the on-screen? He did it on a Twitch stream, Feng Rush, and then it got clipped, and I think it got memed. But someone's asking him for like a DK build for Cyrodiil, and he just basically says, "I hate DK. Don't ask me for DK builds." And then he does an impression of what it's like to play Dragon Knight, and he puts his fist on the desk and starts banging them up and down, and say, "Come over here, come over here, I'm a Dragon Knight.
yeah.
Come over here so I can beat you.
Yeah. No, you come to me.
I've got my sword and board. I'm gonna beat you up. Come over here."
I'm sorry, Kazi. I'm going to be serious. And meow. Where is the cat, actually? Somewhere. Sleeping, probably.
Yeah, I think Nightblade's my favorite, but I think Dragon Knight and Warden might be Zos's most polished classes in terms of the whole realization of a theme.
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean, yeah.
They're both
Yeah.
really well done.
I kind of think the Arcanist is done really well on that as well, and same with the what's the other theme that I think is pretty good? Sork. Sork has I won't go into the negative part of it, but I think their toolkit is just so diverse and so strong. Like all of it weaves together so well, like just really, really smoothly. Maybe not as thematic though, because like I think Sork is the one that sort of breaks some of the traditional themes of the Bethesda games, where they've sort of rolled in some of the like staff lines, I think, or like conjuration and stuff like that, and just kind of put it into a Sork. And same with like alteration a little bit.
Yeah, they didn't have the same attitude towards balance that they do now. Like Stamsork was basically crap for quite a few years.
Yeah.
Like it performed okay, but it was basically two-hand class, and other
Yeah.
than the ult, it didn't really use anything from its own class skill lines. But I think you're right about the Magsork. If we can find it to Magsork, then even on launch, yeah. There's a reason
Yeah.
so many people clicked on it immediately.
It's fun.
Yeah.
It's really fun. Like, I mean, they did it well.
So Necro is the coolest looking but clunkiest operating class.
Oh, I was just gonna say that. Like, I keep coming back to it because I keep trying to make it work, but like, it is, and I like what they tried to do, but I don't know. I'm not totally convinced.
I like
Yeah, it was a real, really
Yeah.
backhanded compliment, isn't it? Oh,
Yeah,
no.
no.
You can really see what you tried to do.
E for effort. Well done.
Yeah.
I
you
see
really,
you
really
attempted it.
tried, yeah.
I mean, let's be real. Has anyone actually gotten the new Blast Bones, the magic of Blast Bones, to work properly in any form? Maybe it works well in PvE. I don't have my head too much in that world, but is it useful there?
It's weaker, but it's also easier.
Oh, okay. All right.
So yeah, I know people that use it. I'm not convinced, but the fact that you can now from next patch you can pre-buff it outside of combat. I think
Okay.
it was an important change, and I got the impression, basically, in Amsterdam there was a moment where it was the only time I really got to talk to Rich Lambert for any length of time, and we talked about a lot of things, but one of them was how difficult it is to shift attitudes, or you know, perceptions, common knowledge, received wisdom, maybe you'd say, in the player base that such and such is meta, or such and
yeah.
such is crap. And then
Yeah.
they'll change it, but it'll be like 3 patches before that trickles down to the
Correct.
main thing. We fixed Necro. It's been good for a while. Why does nobody? Why did people realize this? And I had literally just made this Necro video that was saying exactly that and showing the stats and making the argument. I was like, yeah, absolutely. But one thing you do need to do is, you know, make it that thing. Make it that thing. What's it called? Sacrificial blast wounds. You need to be able to summon it outside of combat. Come on, Brave Lord Sacrifice.
Mm-hmm.
And he sort of gave an answer that very much suggested, yeah, we realized that shortly after it went live that we should have included that, and that we've already fixed it. It'll be coming soon. He didn't say those words, but
Yeah. Okay.
I think we all took that meaning. So yeah, I'm glad that's the case. Would have been nice if they'd seen that coming, but unless you play the game all the time,
Yeah.
I guess it's forgivable.
The previous iteration of it, it just frustrated the hell out of me because I know what they tried to do early on when they made it, but like, you know, when you summon the Blast Bones and then it like runs after people really fast, but then they had problems with the coding of it, so then they just made it like immediately after it gets summoned, it just does this like mega jump at people and then, you know, or whatever your enemies are, and then explodes. But then the Magicka Morph was like, for however long it's like however long it's alive, like until it reaches its target. But then because of that bug and the way they changed it, where it just immediately jumps, that time is always the same. Or it was anyway, until, you know, they've now just like scrapped that entirely. So it was just like a really weird morph that didn't really do much. So yeah, I'm glad they changed it, even if the new version sort of confuses me a bit on its functions.
Since hybridization, they didn't need both. Like they
That's
don't
fair.
need. We need
Yeah.
a different. We don't need is a strong
Kamal
word, but like the
disagrees.
Warden Bear.
No Howa.
I know how in chat.
No, okay. I'm used to this.
But there are
Although I
few-
think he's used to this rant of mine, so it's fine.
Oh, there we go, Maya. This is one that you need.
Oh, like, that's the one
Oliver.
you just killed. Oh, don't say that.
Because we won't kill it if it's Olivo. We love that
we
guy.
can't. You can't kill Olibo. No.
You literally
I already
can't.
got
I've
that
tried
one.
in PvP.
I loved. I got a little message when we were trying to kill him, and he was like, "Could you guys leave me alone? I'm just trying to make tea between the streams."
Oh, that was different. We weren't trying to kill him.
Yeah. No, we just stood
We
around
just
him.
we saw someone sneaking. We're like, who's this? Oh, right. But I remember once, two Zergs smashed against each other at a resource, and there was a guy shooting his, what are they called? You know, the antiquity sieges that you dig up, the lances.
Oh yeah.
There was someone absolutely decimating the group with one of these. So a few of us went into the tower to get him, and we realized at the last second, oh, that's a buddy. But we did kill him anyway. Got it down to like 2% recovery.
I am historically very non-observant when it comes to who I'm fighting in Cyril. I don't really look at the names. And then people are like, "Oh, don't attack me." I'm like, "Nope, sorry. No love lost."
Yeah,
You'll
Pure
kill me
and
next
Camel
time.
they always seem to be clocking people that they know and be like, oh, we'll avoid those guys.
Yeah, I'm really impressed with that. It's a skill I don't have.
It's
I just
really
don't have
funny
any
when
friends.
people post in, when people post in, like Discord or something, like a screenshot. Thanks, Wick, and tag Wick because they got killed by them. Sork was great. Was a great video you made. Oh, thank you, Masterless. Well, that's obviously to come. Is it the Gilded event on PC 2? Yes. I've gone from Great Sword Swinging Maniac to Spell Slinging Lunatic on my Necromancer, and I love staff builds now. Nice. Such fun with Midian Mayhem. Yes. With an Alien Talk build. That sounds good. Really felt that unkillable horror on the battlefield. Undying warrior vibe. That sounds cool. All of these descriptions, I love those. Try the new morph. I use Poison Skulls. In that the spammable takes over for Blighted. Needs to be paired with the Dot build. That sounds good. Speaking of PvP, we're going to start having some regular events. In Ninja Pools again. Yes! Cannot wait.
Yeah, that makes us really happy.
You muted, Khan.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Well, I shouldn't never apologize for that, really, should I? But that makes us really happy to have more semi-organized PvP. Been missing it.
Yeah, exactly. Same.
Yeah, obviously let DOG know, and we'll be there when and if we can. Happy to
Awesome.
be there.
Oh, it's been so much fun. Yeah. I really love that.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, Kanathi, last week was fun. So glad I could participate. I'm so glad you joined. That was really awesome.
Yeah, that was great to hear your voice as well.
Yeah.
Mostly just for your lovely voice and presence and sense of humor, but also partly, I'll admit, because you sound quite a lot like a healer in one of our prog groups she's just a delight to hang out with. So often when you start speaking, I think, oh, Norncat's here, but that always helps.
Yeah, especially because that's a healer in our 9 a.m. Saturday pro group. So you always want someone, who's just got a bright, happy voice at that time of day, right? It helps.
It's the silliest group
100%.
by a mile,
Yeah.
not even close.
All right, so one more boss away. Domoira.
Really?
For me, that is.
Ah. I need two.
Yeah.
What is Demoira? Place your bets. What kind of boss?
Big boss. Scary boss?
Harvester, I'm gonna go for.
Oh, yeah. Haven't seen one.
Because harvesters have boobs, and Demoira, sounds kind of like it might be a female name. I don't know.
Part of me that hopes you're not right now.
Yeah, same actually.
Just like a big Daedric gym bro.
Have a krill.
I had that mentality. It's zero. It's war. If you have a different banner, that's your problem. I love that. Like, if somebody's obviously trying to do some questing, like, I will not purposefully hunt people down.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
we
yeah.
talked about, this was one of the events, like, way back in the day before we had, like, pretty much a clue what we were doing. 3 of us just wanted to do the dailies. And, no. But someone literally was camping the quest where you return the quest with, in stealth and stealth pots and everything. And they literally just pop up, killed you, so you couldn't turn it in. I got lucky because they were dealing with Khan and our other mate, so I quickly turned it in before I died. But yeah, and that was just, I'm sorry, but fuck off. That's just rude. Anything else? It is zero, it's... I get that people get frustrated. They're like, I just want to do quests. I want to enjoy the area, but it is for PvP. So, if I get killed because I'm being silly, not prepped, whatever, or just, they're good and I'm not, that's fair enough. But when I kill someone, I get really excited.
Yeah. The interesting thing is people who PvP regularly, like, they just don't do that kind of stuff. Like, that's not...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
it's the thing you do maybe when you're like kind of getting interested in PvP and it gets boring after doing it like 5 times and you're like, maybe I'm a bad person.
Exactly. And I did say that in my Cyrodiil video as well, that of course there are Muppets. There are Muppets literally everywhere, but it's actually incredibly rare. I've been not a regular PvPer, but I've done it and I've not met many people who do that. Literally that was the one time, I think. So, yeah.
Yeah, I was on a
Hey,
night
congrats,
blade.
Acid Phase.
So I remember those guys. It was the white streaks we had at the beginning of this year, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I was on a night blade when we ran into them, so I was able to get away at least. But yeah, it was 2 Magsorks just camping the quest giver.
This was when we were there with Rascal, so this is years ago, and you guys could not turn that quest in. We had to go just do it some other time.
I'm thinking of some similar dummies that we ran into like 6 months ago. All
All right, maybe not that one time then, maybe 2 times, but yeah. And what's the other achievement again? Shall I look it up?
Yeah, I think the achievement only appears if you don't have it. As in, if you're not eligible for the free...
I didn't even check.
So the Atronach Ponygua, the Flame Atronach Ponygua.
And the Shork. I can't get either of those, so yay. Blackwood Portal Punisher.
Is that just to clear a certain number?
Portal Punisher. Blah, blah, blah. Punisher. Yeah. Enter 10 Oblivion portals in Blackwood and destroy the cataclysm machines you find in there. But hang on.
How many do you have?
3.
Really? So including the one we just did, you've done 3 since Blackwood launched.
She's been moonlighting.
But hang on.
Destroying Daedric machines.
So 5 points. Oh no, so I got the first one. So I got the first 5 points. And I'm in progress for the second lot. Yeah, I don't understand these, frankly. Enter 10. So 10.
Do 1, then 10, then 30.
So yeah, I did 4 altogether.
How many do we need to do?
1, 10, and then the third level is 30. Bleh.
But 10 for the pet.
Yeah. Is it?
I'm at 2.
Well, let's clear these so everyone's got these done,
10.
and then we'll just spam the...
Yes.
Again, we can either look for new portals each time, or we can just re-enter. We can just camp the end boss. I guess that works?
Mm-hmm.
Must do, right?
I'm happy to go. Let's go.
Oh.
Well, I thought we were staying here until everyone has
As the
these
bosses, yeah.
done.
Oh, okay.
Since we've got a A spawn
A
point.
party.
Yeah.
The music is sort of somber and a bit sad. Aww. Oh, another fun comment. Damn, dude, your videos are rock solid, and with a heart, which I always
It's the
appreciate.
blurrer,
Oh,
and it
fuck
is a
yeah.
lady,
The mortal realm.
but it's not a harvester.
No,
I thought she was a bunny, but those ears are just banners.
he's still jet lagged.
Yep.
Those ears are just banners, right? That's going in the bank. The
I'm
quote
down to
bank.
1.
I just need Faram
Same.
Zaran.
The pardon what?
Yep.
Fire shock. Yes. I got my fire shock. Yeah, this is definitely sort of easier than having to try and find portals and try and port into them and not being able to port in.
Yeah. That is true.
Okay, well, I am now done, but I'll stick around to speed up
The proceedings.
the experience, yeah.
Yeah.
Curious how many instances they have of this. Do you think it's like Delves? That when you get, is it 24 people inside one instance, the server creates a new one?
Oh,
And so on and so on.
suppose, yeah.
And that's why sometimes you arrive and everything is dead and it's just completely full at the other end. But if you arrive a minute later, you'll end up in a completely empty one and you're the only guy in there.
I suppose, yeah. Do-do-do-do. I would love some sort of heavy metal sort of music here. I think that would be very appropriate.
Put on the IDKFA Doom remix. That's another feature, by the way, Eggbirds, of the Doom 1 and 2 remastered upgrades that they've just done.
Hey, Boomstang,
There
thanks
is-
for the follow.
There is someone calling themselves
Boom
IDKFA.
slang.
I can't remember his real name. His real name is known, though. And he is a musician, a man after your heart, I suppose, in that he took that very famous MIDI soundtrack.
Yeah.
Which a lot of people know the. Everyone knows that.
yeah,
Would you mind doing that
I don't
again? I'm not sure I
realise-
recognize it.
Lovely general media
I'll sing
sound.
the next bit. But, I mean, everyone knows that. It's like the Super Mario theme, almost, in terms of iconic,
Yeah.
But it's just one random track. It just happens to be the track for the first level. Each single level, and there are loads. I don't even remember how many. There are like 30 levels, and each one has a separate composition. And most of them are really they really slap, especially for MIDI, which isn't the best, Anyway, so he faithfully reproduced these as far as possible using real instruments. And I think at first it was just a fan project, and you could download it and patch it into modded versions of the game and so on, or just
Oh,
listen
okay,
to it.
that's cool.
But id actually paid him to include it in this release, so you can toggle between the original soundtrack, the MIDI soundtrack, and this updated version
Oh, that's
seamlessly,
cool.
and the music will just change. Even if you do it halfway through the level, it'll just pick up at the point where it leaves off. And they also commissioned him to do the same for Doom 2, which has all new compositions. Very few people are as nerdy about Doom around here as I am, but I think we'll all admit that that's pretty dope.
Yeah, they did the same for the Wonder Boy remake, where you could just seamlessly switch between the original soundtrack and the remastered, or like the rearranged soundtrack. It's pretty
Actually,
neat.
while you were in Korea, we were talking a little bit about this, and while we were doing Cyrodiil stuff, we talked about that video you sent me about the star theme from the Super Mario games. Another boss coming? Same one we've already had. And how, you know, the
Yeah.
and how the evolution of that through the years, and the genius of the original composition, in that it can be iterated upon, but basically still remain exactly the same, and it still works. Yeah, and for those who don't know, Egbert is a very accomplished musician and composer. You know a lot about video game music and classical and all sorts, but yeah, there is a level of, like, especially Nintendo are very famous for this, and the composers they've worked with. Final Fantasy games also, they're actually more like boundary pushing than I realized, for example.
But Final Fantasy is not Nintendo. It's
No,
mostly
but,
that's really a PlayStation thing.
Yeah, that's a Nintendo and the Final Fantasy
Oh,
series, like
right.
the main
Sorry,
and the
yeah.
Pokemon games as well.
Mm-hmm.
They're like similarly iconic, but yeah. So we
Have
were
I
talking a little bit
ever
about that.
sent you the Pokemon trading card game music for
I
the
think you have,
Game Boy
yeah.
Color? Like, Jesus Christ, the amount of stuff they were able to pull off with just such a limited amount of technology, right? It's really cool.
They've got a cool exhibit on at the Edinburgh Museum that Lito and I went to like a month ago or so. It's called Game On, and it's just like filled with all this like retro gaming stuff. Basically just like a history of the gaming industry and all that. They've got all these like original, and it's interactive as well, so they've actually got all these arcade like machines that you can play of like really original ones. Like, it's so cool.
Wow.
Like, they had Space Invaders obviously, but what was really cool is next to the Space Invaders they had all of like the original like design notes for it, and they showed like the workflows, kind of like the that you know objects will go through like in certain states and stuff. Like, I was nerding, yeah, the concept art and like the flowcharts and stuff for like when you push this button it shoots this laser, and when the laser hits this thing then it does that. Like, oh, I was nerding out hard.
Yeah, I bet. That's amazing. Like, here's 12 pixels. I guess Space Invaders, what? More like 24 or something, but either way.
Yeah.
Here's X number of pixels, go make a villain.
Yep.
And it's literally a handful of pixels you have to work with, and one color, you know?
Yeah. No color at all, just black and white basically.
By the way, Khan, Acid Phase clipped that tune. That's cool. So it's now forever immortalized.
Why?
Because it's
Just play
good.
the
It's
game.
funny.
Oh, that sounds great. Like, if we lived closer to Edinburgh, it's a really long drive. Or a really long anything, unless you fly there from Bath.
Yeah. It's worth it if you can, because I think it's on for a while, until like November or something like that. But yeah, they had all these vintage consoles. Vintage? Do you call them vintage? That's for like cheese and wine. I don't think you can call them like console vintage
Oh, I
or
think
whatever.
That's about right. Classic,
Okay.
vintage,
Yeah,
retro.
classic. Yeah, retro, I suppose. Anyway, these like consoles that I'd never heard of, like never ever heard of, and I knew a lot of the old ones and all that, like the ones that kind of like tried and failed or whatever. No, these were like ones that tried and failed and no one heard of really, or like very few people heard of. Like crazy looking machines that like predate PlayStation and Atari and all that. Like very weird ones.
That's super cool. There is a
Yeah,
great documentary actually by Charlie Brooker. This is the guy who made Black Mirror, I think. Which you can find on YouTube. I think it's just called The History of Video Games. And it's not like... I think it's for people who like video games but don't know a huge amount about them. But it is a fairly deep dive. I think the vast majority of people would find some new info in there. Especially in the early stuff. Or the pre-1990 stuff about those early console wars. And yeah, really interesting. And you know, often the victory of one platform over another would hinge on just one game. Pretty interesting.
When was it from, Howard? There was a racing game we were playing, and the controller was amazing because it like twisted in the middle, so that was your steering wheel. And it's like so much easier to use than any of the wheel things they have now. I'm like, why didn't we stick with this design? This design was great.
Yeah, so you know like the standard kind of like PlayStation or Xbox controller like for a racing game where you use like the left thumbstick, I suppose, to like move your vehicle left to right, whatever.
Yeah.
This one, you hold it in the same way, but you literally twist it in your hands because it has a hinge in the middle, and twisting it one way turns the car like the other way, as if like you sort of like wrenched an Xbox controller like in two different directions, like with both of your hands or whatever. It was so bizarre, like as if you're opening a jar or something like that. It was really cool, like, but very, very niche, and it obviously didn't make it.
Hey, Papa Digger.
Hey, Digger.
I'll be right back.
I love stuff like that because sometimes you hold a controller in your hand and you pretty quickly realize whether or not it's gonna work. But I'm actually old enough to remember when the N64 was released. I didn't get one, but a couple of my friends did. We were just kids, and like with hindsight, you look back on it, that wasn't that different. But it was different enough at the time that a lot of people were like, oh, I hate that thing. I think most people were saying this is infinitely superior to like any other Sega or I guess PlayStation was around by then, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So it's all blurring together. But that was like a radically different. Again, Nintendo have the sort of the cred and the cachet. They can do stuff like that, like with the Wii. It's hard to imagine any other of the big guys making a console like that.
We
the
always
first
had a
time you
fight in our
play-
house about who got the controller with like the free spikes.
Yeah,
Everybody hated that one, so it was always like a fight and a mad dash to the controllers. So we didn't have to pick that
that's
one.
the one I'm talking about. Like the official N64 controller, right? I had that.
Yeah,
the
they
spike in
changed
the
it a
middle
couple
and the
years
two at the
later.
side.
They had the
Oh, really?
they did a chunky one. So we always, me and my brother always wanted the chunky one, not the one with the free spikes.
Maybe that's the one I'm thinking of. I don't know. I just remember Mario Kart 64 being like a transcendental gaming experience.
We were children of Nintendo in my house. We had everything from the brick grey Game
Meow.
Boy up to the Wii.
I love the Wii.
Yeah,
It's fun.
no one forgets the first time. Well, unless you're
Lol, everybody has a kink.
unless you're below a certain age, I suppose. Nobody forgets the first time you tried Mario Kart Wii.
Yeah.
Where you know, and it wasn't even a controller; it's a fucking Swizz. They created this like white steering wheel plastic thing.
Yeah.
And you just put the controller inside it, but somehow it works, and off you go.
I think my favorite thing about the Wii was like, have you tried going outside? You know, if you play for like longer than an hour, it's like, shut this thing off and go outside. It's like, no, I don't think I will.
I've really like hurt myself playing the tennis. I was really going for it.
Yeah, Maya and her dad playing tennis, Wii tennis against one another, getting really
Yes.
into it, like knocking things over and straining their shoulders.
Yeah, you got to make the noises as well.
Yeah, exactly.
Tennis noises. Yeah.
Yeah, this is really beautiful around here. Gee. Oh, oh, big monster. Hello. Hey, Zalvaka. Wow, this harvest is awesome.
I wish I'd clipped
Ooh.
this one time when you kill Barsay, Flame Herald Barsay in Rockgrove, Zalvaka starts shit-talking you immediately, but of course, what most groups do, they loot, run for the portal, loading screen, and then they hear the tail end of that, chatter from Zalvaka at the end. And I timed it perfectly once where I came out of the loading screen and the last thing she says is "Souls for Zalvaka" or something like that. But all I heard was "fucker." It's like a Blade Runner moment. I want more life. I just burst out laughing, and it was in my German group. So
You're not supposed to laugh in a German group.
yeah, you're not supposed to laugh.
Yeah.
Han? Problem? No, it's all good. We got another one, Flarian. We're getting the same two guys over and over.
Well, that's not good. Let's spice it up.
He's heavy attacking me, Maya.
I'm not there.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah. Ooh. Ah. I just thought I'll bring some friends.
Speaking of old school gaming, anyone here into the latest versions of Street Fighter or Mortal Kombat? Because I hear nothing but like ecstatic praise for those games.
Ooh, no.
And I can really see myself getting into it. I always sucked, but it didn't stop me from enjoying myself.
Oh, should we
I
all
think, like-
restart the game there, Acid Face? It sounds good. Oh!
Hey.
It's fighting.
I think maybe like 15 years ago or something. That's the last time I was into a fighting game. Maybe that was like Soul Calibur, and I think it was maybe 3 or something like that. And I was really impressed by how twitchy it was, and how bad at how twitchy I was.
I thought you
Like,
could say
you
I was
just-
really impressed by the physical shapes of the characters.
No, there is that. I mean, it was a meme that, yeah, the objects on women's chests were just ridiculously bouncy. Like, they put in all of their development budget into the physics of boobs, really, like, and nowhere else. But
You have a Capcom versus Marvel spell.
oh, I did. Yeah. That one's very fun. That one's also very twitchy. Very, yeah. Fighting games in general, very, very hard. For me, other people find them easy.
I want to see that fight again. Come on, fight!
Yeah, that's pretty cool that they put that in there.
Because I missed it. I just saw her dive under. Oh, there's no the other one. The Dancing Queen.
Visually, that's one of the coolest things I think I've seen in ESO. So why not put it more front and center? Like it's the first thing you see when you go in here.
The key in fighting games is to not just use your hands to mash the controller.
Ooh.
Or you have to use your head. Okay, cool. I was thinking of a different... I was thinking... My mind definitely went elsewhere.
I was
Oh,
going
you-
feet.
Yeah. I was
Get
thinking
two
of like,
controllers.
I was thinking of Tyler, that streamer, use your desk. Remember that famous moment where he dies to is it Twin Prince boss in Dark Souls 2 or something like that? And he dies like the 30th time and just smashes the shit out of his controller. Then leans into his mic and goes, "See you tomorrow, guys." And switches off.
Oh, so it's like for BG3. Imagine the dev who had to do the peanut physics, explaining to their family what they do,
Seriously.
and make bouncy peens. I have watched a lot of videos online to get the bounce just right.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, just at like I don't know, some kind of cocktail mixer or something like that. Oh, what do you do for a living?
Yeah, you can
I
just imagine
specialize.
the art department.
Yeah, digitized
Me back?
penile physics.
You can just
Oh, it
imagine
came
the
right at
meeting
the right
at
time.
the studio when everyone's like, "All right, so they're doling out the tasks for that month. We need someone to do boob physics, and we need someone to do penis physics."
Yes.
Alright, no volunteers for
guys.
peens then. Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Is this about Baldur's Gate 3?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I still haven't played enough BG3 to see any penis physics.
Oh,
It sounds so
okay.
disappointed.
Character creation, man.
Yeah, you need to join a run with Victor and I, because I made one of the Githyanki ones, and I made him the scrawniest piece of shit you could imagine, and I called him Meth Yankee, and he was an absolute degenerate, and I forced him never to wear clothes either, so he's just like constantly naked, just looking like an absolute meth head. It was
What
brilliant.
class was it?
I think he was a barbarian. He's just always
that's it.
going in, yeah, always going in hard, like never, yeah, never. Yeah, okay.
That's usually
You can-
Always going
recommended,
in
but yeah.
hard, yeah.
I set that one up for you all, okay?
Yeah, huh?
All right, new boss up. It's Demoira again.
Oh,
Getting assigned the peen physics could be labeled a dick move.
Oh, well played, well played.
Nice, nice.
It just constantly reminds me of Bioshock. Demoira, Patrick.
Yes. Yeah, we were talking about hard cutoffs for trials, dungeons, and stuff, and there was
speaking of penile stuff. What?
exactly there was a sentence dropped as, "It's always soft for me."
Experts will know immediately who in this guild used those words. It's just a collective sigh after they were spoken, followed by a "What?"
What?
Well, I chuckled immediately. Yeah. Those are the best. Born out of innocence, and I just, yeah.
Innocent.
Yeah, exactly. I think there was also a sentence that followed after, not shortly after, it was something about back doors being open.
Yep.
let's just move on.
I have a theory. Maybe I've shared my theory before, but words and phrases can only go one way, from being like non-sexual to sexual, and once they move into the group, there's no going back. Going to the candy shop used to be innocent, and now it's not.
Oh, and
Yeah, there was at one point the guy who used to work at, Fudge Inc. in the packing department had a completely innocuous job.
Yeah, no one cared. No one cared.
Aw. Oh. I'm very mature, by the way. Yes. So glad that our channels are 18 plus. I love on YouTube when you have to click, is it intended for kids? No. Like, no. Right? Yeah. Can't sit for saying, yeah, poor guy. It's sort of the Friends, Joey's school of whatever, how do you make everything sound like you're flirting or sexual? It's just how you say it. Doesn't matter what you say.
It's fairly impressive. Don't know how he manages to do it.
Yeah, Matt LeBlanc is the perfect. I feel like they had to write that just because they had him
Yeah.
to deliver it.
Yep.
Grandma's chicken salad. I can't do it, but it's.
I mean, you can do it, but not
it's
the way
not
he does
exactly,
it. Yeah.
Exactly. Oh yes. Flirting. Actually, sorry, that just made me think of the episode where Ross is trying to flirt, and it's just, he has to be like, the girl has to be told, oh, he was flirting. Is that what that was? When he's describing like smells of gases and whatnot. Yeah, it's gotta be it's gotta be hard to just get the right balance of sort of, I'm hitting on you, right? I want to do stuff and just so it's obvious but not like gross
I
and
feel like that could work on a lot of people.
yeah.
It is funny seeing, because Maya and I met quite young, and I was never a pickup kind of guy. I was just like, just be friendly and talk to people, and I'm a little bit old school like that. But I totally understand that as you get older, and it's like, well, I'm here to either get laid or to scout for prospective partners. Whatever, whichever one it is, there's a certain dance involved.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
One of my friends was what should we say? The serially single. Let's put it that way. He was constantly moving from one relationship to the next. It's not necessarily because he didn't want to have a long-term relationship, but whatever. And we were in our early 30s by this point. He's since settled down, but I remember going out with him a couple of times, just the two of us, and man, it was a revelation. Because when it was like a group of buddies, he wouldn't do this stuff. But if it was just the two of us, he would just do his thing and get me to tag along. And the way that he would flirt without flirting, it was a really weird kind of cognitive dissonance. Komolag is up. Do you guys know what I mean? Have you observed this? Where you talk about something utterly innocuous.
Maybe.
Well, that's sort of what I mean,
In such a
yeah.
way that they know what you're doing, you know what you're doing, they know they know what you're doing. It's just like you're not actually saying it, and it's like the exact opposite. Like if I genuinely just wanted to hit someone, if I plucked up the courage to do it and whatever, I'd probably just say something quite direct, like any chance you'd be interested in going on a date? After an initial
Well,
bout of
can't, I'm
conversation.
flawed, let's go.
Yeah.
I would just
I know what you
I would
mean,
just
yeah.
rather do it that way, but
That's a-
Sai was like a master at talking around the issue, and at no point was it even suggested, hey, I saw you across the room, I basically think you're hot, and I would you? That's essentially what he was getting at, but like, it takes like a couple of hours to get there, and
Yeah, for me, if somebody was sort of trying to do that, I'd have to be like, hang on, are we just talking, or are we talking like doing stuff? Just to clarify,
so
you know?
roundabout. yeah, it's so roundabout, and I've nothing but respect for it. Like it totally works. It's just not something I ever had to learn to do. Do you know what I mean?
Hang on. But what if you didn't know, they knew you didn't know, and I knew that you're not... Wait. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I've also been in that situation where you're hitting on someone and they don't realize it. And unfortunately, I've been that idiot who's been hit on and has not realized it. Also.
Oh yeah, that's me like
Obviously.
every time. Yeah.
Yeah, obviously. I had no idea.
Yeah.
But yeah, obviously that's happened a lot less than the first one. But yeah. Yeah. How did we get into this?
Yeah, I don't know.
Friends, right?
Joey.
Oh yeah, friends, Joey.
Why is the doggy so excited? I gave her some treats, but she's just here now, looking at me and just waggling her tail every time I move. It's more tweets.
But yeah, this mate of mine, he was like a Tinder wizard. So I feel like it's a life experience I would wish on just about anybody once to be his wingman for an evening. It was unlike anything.
Yeah. Well, we sort of... Oh, well, no, we at a wedding, he was sort of scouting, okay, who should I... And we were sort of there wingmanning. I mean, everybody was pissed, so everybody thought they were being hilarious and really clever about it. But yeah, he still had fun.
Yeah, and I'm making him sound like a creep.
Oh, not
or
at
like
all, no, no, yeah.
It's not like that at all. It doesn't like have chat up lines.
No.
Um,
He was just
I don't
a
know, it sounded fine.
genuine, really
just
chill
played
guy.
that game.
Yeah, but didn't sort of go out and say, wanna fuck? Because that's a bit crude, right? That's,
Yeah.
yeah. I love Kazi. If I ever was in that situation, I still don't know. Yeah. Well, yeah. It often does
I like
take
that.
someone else to sort of point out, you know I'm hitting on you, right? Oh, sorry, didn't realize. Or your girlfriend to be like, you do realize that dude was hitting on you, right? Oh, no, I didn't realize that.
I think I like that though, Con. The Tinder Wizard. I think that's the next ESO class. And I'm trying to think of the different skill lines that the Tinder Wizard would have. And I don't know what's like. I don't know what their offensive one's called. Just like their defensive one, their sort of
I'm gonna
healing
get this the wrong way
utility.
around. The offensive
Like,
one
right?
is definitely swipe right.
Yes.
Swipe left. I actually did
Yeah.
see. I was sort of looking. I was trying to figure out some fun milestones. You know, like what we can do for viewers and whatnot. And I was looking for some inspiration. And I saw one that I thought was brilliant. Obviously, not single. But it was if we reach this amount of subs or whatever it is, chat will update my Tinder entry for a week. And it could be absolutely anything.
That's actually.
And I
pretty
thought
funny.
that is really
Yeah.
funny. It could absolutely destroy that person's account. So, yeah. He'd be an arcanist called the Tinder Wizard. Ooh. Yeah. Tinder. That's a fun one.
What is Tinder? Is that like something that catches fire very quickly, like straw and
That's
kindling?
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
hear
Oh.
about flint and Tinder, but I actually don't know what.
Yeah.
I
Like
thought you
really.
were asking about the
It is.
app. I was like, hang on, what?
Yeah, I was like, how did you just reference it and you also don't know what it is?
Ollie Kath is back.
Yeah, not gonna lie, I'm kind of glad that I never had to get on apps and do this sort of game thing because I definitely would suck at it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did.
Oh, baby.
I did hear.
I
That's
know,
the-
I just
that's
read-
the thing, right?
Oh.
That's the
But it is possible to be good and bad at these things, though, because then it ends up being a sort of contest, sort of a game. I remember one of my buddies, he was gay, so he was in a position to make this joke. He said of one of his best friends that he's completed Grindr. Which I thought was the funniest shit I've ever heard.
Yeah. As if it's my foot in mouth right there. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
We all do those sometimes. So what are we still missing? That was the...
It's the Fire Emblem one.
Yeah.
You know, 'cause you need
Okay. Cool beans. Huh.
Aram Zaran. Yeah, we haven't seen that one at all. Is that the
No.
only one? Yep. Come on.
Falkreath, do the frolic. Frolic away.
Okay. Yeah, I'll give it
That's
a go.
frolic.
I mean, that probably works as a chat-up line. This frolic. You, me, Falkreath, let's go. The whole chat-up line thing is pretty funny. The idea that there's a magic combination of words.
Oh, there was once a YouTuber who made a video about pickup artists and stuff. And man, that was awkward. That was very awkward to watch. This very awkward white dude trying to convince an audience that what he's doing is like the best move. And it's always super sexist as well. Like, what the...
Yeah, the whole sort of negging and all these weird things. Like, Yeah.
she's turning her head away, but that is because she wants to play hard to get or something like stuff like that. Like,
Nope.
ugh.
Nope. Hard pass.
Yeah, it's not even whether or not it
Soft
works, and which, of course, most of the time it doesn't at all. It's the cynicism of it that, rather than genuinely making a connection with someone, let's just trick them. Yeah, that's.
Yeah.
I can't even process that.
Yeah,
It's
I have
sort
to
of odds
agree.
with the whole purpose of the exercise.
Yep. I don't think they
Women
understood
are
the
a
assignment.
puzzle to be solved, like, or something.
Red Dwarf sums it up brilliantly. There's a great scene where the Rimmer character is talking about this 1001 Shut Up Lines book that he's got. And the other character, who's the down to earth working class northerner guy, is trying to convince him, no, don't use, just be a nice guy. You don't need these books. And he's like, well, I'm just ill at ease with the opposite sex. And he says, it's because you see them as some alien species that need to be conquered with trickery. They're not. They're people.
Yeah.
It's such a great line, written in like 1991 or something. It could have been written yesterday. But yeah. I would really like this guy to spawn now. Is it two of you that still need him?
Yeah,
Yes.
and yes, I would also like him to spawn.
Yeah. So this is the MMO thing that kind of... It does promote a hang. Like, we probably wouldn't be hanging out and having this fun conversation if not for this kind of drudgery of an activity. So there is that, but still, I don't appreciate that the activity is inherently sort of grindy and unfulfilling in and of itself.
Right.
We could
We're gonna get
be doing PvP, which is a ton of fun instead.
we could get
still-
philosophical here of like how much of grinding is inherent to feeling like you've accomplished something in a game, or is grinding just bad? Because I know people are like, oh, grinds are just bad and all that, but like you also need to put forth some effort into something to feel like you've earned it. So I don't know. I know there's a balance is probably what you all are going to say, but what does everybody think?
I'm going to cop out and say it depends on the definition of grind. For
Sure.
me, grinding doesn't apply to that many things, like farming for gear in a dungeon, especially with the addition of the sticker book. I don't think that's counts as a grind necessarily anymore.
Certainly not as bad as what it was. I think Victor has like an epically, like he tops the cake with the stories of his runs in Frost something. What's the really old dungeon? The frosty one.
Ice Reach or Frostvault?
Ice Reach, maybe.
Oh, no,
like the really early one, like base game.
Yeah, the one with Drodder of Ice Reach. What's it called?
Correct. I
One
can't
that
remember right
Eastwatch,
now.
I mean.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, I died. Oops.
Direfrost Keep.
that's the one. Yeah. He's
Ever
famously
Direfrost.
farmed the shit out of that dungeon a long time ago, and he kept track of how many runs he did because he was trying to get the Draugr something, the
Yeah,
one
it
that's
used
like
to be
all
meta
stam.
for PvP.
Yeah,
exactly.
He was trying to get a sword to drop, and it just wouldn't. Like, he put in like over 100 runs or something like crazy like this, and just didn't get it. It was insane. It was like, what the hell, man? Why did you keep doing that? But yeah, Victor, he's just like, oh, like when something's difficult, I just, he just buckles down and like does more of it instead of like, decides to do anything reasonable with his life. He just cranks it up to 100.
I don't know. Part of me thinks that grind is sort of okay, but that I can just criticize it from a personal thing, like, oh, I don't like this.
Mm.
That is not to say it's bad game design. That's
Yeah.
very different statements. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But, also, I've seen so many people do a thing, like one guy really wanted to farm when I first started playing this game, one of my friends really wanted to complete his perfected Lokestitz setup. This is the first time perfected gear appeared in the game. Although actually no, I guess Cloud Rest was the first, but whatever. Sunspire, it was only the second time this had appeared, and Locustics was meta for a little while. And he wasn't an end gamer or anything, but he really wanted that set for his Nightblade. Stamina Nightblade, Stamina Necro were top of the tree back then for like trial groups, and he just endlessly ran this thing. And of course, no one was sharing because Ninja Pulls didn't exist, and there was no one saying, "Oh, please share." They would just decon it for the gold, or maybe if they were very close friends with you, they might give it to you. So he had to run it something like 40 times. And back then, for players like him, it was not an easy or quick clear. A lot of runs would fail because the healer or the tank just wasn't good enough. And they weren't hard modes, they weren't capable of doing hard mode at that time, so no double drops, it was just grind it out. And what do you think he did when he finally got the drop? Quit the game. Because he was so burnt out. He did come back, but he took like 3 months off. And at the time, I thought, well, you're an idiot for doing it that way. But the more I think about it, that is a flaw in potentially in the way that whole thing works. But yeah, it's still mostly his fault, I guess. Sorry, Maya. Welcome back.
Hello, the unique style pages from the anniversary event were a grind. Well, if you got locked out of the game, they were not grind at all. Sorry.
And at least they were just cosmetic.
True. I mean, ESO compared to like some of the Korean MMOs is like, it's really not a grind when you compare it to those ones. Those ones are mega grindy.
Yes.
It's sort of also in the eye of the beholder, right? I think that's and there are various ways to look at it. I quite enjoy, I know very little about this, but I quite enjoy looking into the neuropsychology of gameplay and why certain things work.
Oh yeah.
And you get the interplay of what I call reward feedback. I don't really know if there's an industry accepted term. I think lots of people call it different things, but this is the thing that keeps you playing, basically, that makes it fun. And it's everything from clicking a button and something happening that is satisfying. Like the most obvious example, the gun fires, you blow something's head off.
Yep.
For example. But also more little things like you camp this area where bosses can spawn, and we will get instant satisfaction and excitement when we see the boss that we need spawn, because it's random.
Yep.
Because it's not guaranteed.
Yep.
And those events that are not guaranteed and that require either good fortune or some investment in terms of time spent, that's what generates the biggest rush of a lot of people would say dopamine, I think incorrectly. Again, I'm not a neuropsychologist, so
happy chems.
Don't take my word for it, but yeah, it's a sense that we all know, whatever we decide to call it.
Yeah.
And I think that's what a lot of this grinding stuff is based on.
Yeah.
And that is, I don't know, that way you guys know the term dark patterns, right? Where games are they're doing nothing for you, they're just working against you. They're essentially doing the same thing that the chat up line guys we were just talking about. They're cynically approaching you to try and get something out of you and not give you anything in return. And tapping into what we know about the psychology of addiction and compulsion and all that stuff.
You mean how I've done 1,000 days of Duolingo and I still can't speak Dutch?
Hey, go abs! I liked your video on IA. Are you? The tool, that eye thing. We actually went to test it. It became available week 3. So when it switched, you could actually just go and get it. I
Oh,
think
I'm sorry, I should update that
Yeah.
description, shouldn't I?
because it wasn't there week 1 or 2. We tried everything, so we thought, well, but yeah, we tested it. Actually tested it. It's kind of fun.
It's kind of useless.
It is kind of useless, but it's also kind of fun.
Yeah, it's just another pet. Seems to be a permanent pet.
Number go up. Happy brain juice. Yeah. Yeah, it summons that
Exactly.
amazing.
Number go up, happy brain juice.
It summons this amazing that eye thing, which is just lovely. But then it just poops out a little watcher, which does damage. But yeah, that's the thing. We looked in week 1 and it wasn't unlocked. It wasn't anywhere. And then exactly. Somebody said, "Oh, I just tried it and it was there," but that was week 3. So we went back. I was like, "Oh yeah, it is there now." Thanks for that.
But critical hits, which are such a staple of fantasy games, that is also a component of that same reward feedback. Because it's evidently, I don't feel like it's more exciting, but science tells us, research tells us that it is.
Yeah.
We respond more favorably to an element of randomness. Obviously, if you build for a certain result,
They will come.
and the result is not, made available to you, then that's not okay. You can't have that. But to be able to get a slightly better result if you get lucky, or a much better result if you are very lucky, that is a powerful, I don't know whether you want to call it motivator or just a sense of reward after the fact. It does work, and that essentially is why critical damage is such a, or crit chance is such a feature of so many games. I think even Doom, taking the conversation in a very wide circle, Doom doesn't have a crit system as such, but it does have variable damage. So each weapon has, like the base pistol, I think it does 4 damage, 5 damage, or 6 damage. It's completely random. And that's why speedrunners, apparently, they love this shit. Like, I would think that would be incredibly frustrating. I did exactly the same thing as before, but I got a different result because of RNG.
Yeah.
But apparently they love it.
I tried to
You
force
really
it to
have
kill
to-
stuff by itself. And it can, but it's really hard to not take aggro. Yeah, we didn't run it like loads, but just sort of tested it how it works. And what
What's some
it
of the
is.
latest patch notes about pets not scaling correctly?
Yeah.
So it may be that the damage of that thing was much limper than it should have been.
Maybe.
Because I was looking at the damage it did on like Arc 1. This is the new collectible you can unlock by doing 30, that's a whole month, of dailies in Infinite Archive. And the new daily, which isn't available yet, which will be available in the new patch, from Essalinway? Is that her name? Whatever. The one where you have to kill a Marauder or 6 Fabled or 10 Fabled or whatever it is. So you do that 30 times and you unlock this collectible that you can buy from the filer. And it means you can summon this pet. You use the memento at the start of your run. New boss.
No,
Well, not a new
not
boss.
a new boss. No.
Sedge.
It took 5 minutes 25 seconds for it to kill an Arc 1 boss. Meh. Well,
Yeah,
it's
so not great.
not great, no. And I like what Kazi's saying there. That's, yeah. Hey, Boomsang, thank you so much for the sub. Appreciate it. Oh, look at that happy face moving at the bottom of the screen. Almost halfway to our daily goal. Ooh.
Heyo.
You should unlock crit subs, Maya. So if people sub and it critically hits, it'll advance 2 spaces. Psychology tells us.
Happy brain juice.
Yeah.
All right, so it will critically sub if you sub twice.
Yes.
Yeah.
Critical sub is like someone giving you money and then saying, your channel is kind of bad.
Is it boomslang or is it boomslang?
Boomslang.
That would be a Dutch boomslang.
Well, I
That
mean,
sounds,
I don't know, but I'm assuming. I hope that's right. I really hate butchering people's names, and sometimes when I read it out, I realize that's not what it even says. Not even close.
After the snake, right? Yeah, Boomslang.
Ah, okay. All right then.
Aw. Cutie guy.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
So we still haven't had a new boss in a while, have we?
Yeah, this is kind of riveting, isn't it, for the stream?
Uh-huh.
I must say.
The conversation's riveting.
If I mute myself, it might be.
Hey, Kazi, thank you so much for gifting 2 subs to the community. Wow, that's
Woo!
4 out of 5.
That's a critical hit.
Yes, it definitely is.
Critical sub. You've earned
It did
one
crit.
criticism.
Yes.
If you have a criticism of the stream,
Ooh.
Keep it.
now's the time to make it. Yeah. And with the caveat that Maya might get sad, but you can make it lighthearted, or you can make a serious bit of advice on. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't be
Life.
putting this out there, but I think ultimately people should be ready to get feedback, right?
Oh yeah, of course. But if
Especially
somebody
when it's
says, your voice sucks, there's not much I can do about it.
I think they watched the stream once when you were reading the Lusty Argonian Maid, and I think they're just disappointed that it's not your actual voice.
We're all disappointed about that. You know how many times I've asked her to do that voice, and she's like, "You want me to do it now? That's weird, dude."
Well, depends on the setting, I guess.
Well, yeah.
When you would ask it.
I'm trying to think of lines, but no. Doo-doo. Riveting. Dead dude. Dead boss. Yeah, it's this is sort of a it's not a big grind or anything, but yeah. Let's step away from the bedtime stories. Yeah, good
This is
call.
actually really funny. If you jump off the cliff but land in the lava, you'll survive. Which is total video game logic.
Well, it's liquid, right? It's a pool. It's water. It's fine. I just love if you
Right.
find even the tiniest bit of water and land right in it, you're fine. Because that's how it works.
I fell from a great distance, but I fell in the lava, so I'm fine.
It's okay. I'm okay. Nothing broken.
I feel like everyone who's done the Enchanter survey in, is it Green Shade?
Oh God.
No,
Yeah.
it's Grotwood. There's that one.
Yes.
in Grotwood. Everyone who's done that, you arrive at the way shrine, you ride off the cliff.
Oh,
If you're-
yes.
Unless you mess it up, you land in 1 feet of water.
Yeah.
to survive.
Even I know that one.
Yep.
There's
Ah,
certain
Elder Scrolls
surveys. Yeah, there's certain surveys that I just delete. I'm just like, I'm not getting those.
Why? Nah. Nope.
Yeah, no way.
I'm gonna just ask: is one of them, in the north of
Ow!
Grotwood? No,
Oh, come
Malabar Tor.
on, dog.
The alchemy one in the north of
Yes.
Malabar Tor.
Yeah, there's that one that's inside some kind of village that's not easy to get to, and I'm just like, nah, can't be bothered. Because usually if I'm doing surveys, I've stacked them all up to a crazy degree where they've become a problem in my inventory that I need to solve. So I just grab all of them into just per zone, and then just bash them all out while listening to music or a podcast or just chatting with people, whatever.
That's exactly what I do. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you may know this and still have chosen to just ignore it, but you can ride directly up the hill to that, so you don't have to go through the tunnels to get there.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
Yeah, so many people don't know that, and it completely understandably delete the damn thing. Because,
Yep.
Yeah. I've thought so many times about making a video where it's 10 people would watch this, and they would be
Yeah.
like, hallelujah, thank you. No one else would bother. But yeah, there is actually there is a shortcut. So try that one next time and then decide whether you give a shit.
I will do that actually.
It's one of the more worthwhile ones to do, isn't it? An alchemy one.
Yeah,
Columbine and all the rest of
yeah.
it.
You can get a lot of good stuff. Because like PvE, you guys burn through potions like all the time. Yeah, you just like spam them on cooldown for the most part.
Especially if you're on a Nightblade, yeah.
Yeah.
The funny thing is with crit that it was originally inspired by pen and paper, where it was useful
Yeah.
to get complex results with very little math. Yeah. On a computer, we could do all the maths, but we still use crit. Yeah.
Right, pop quiz, Maya. Do you remember?
No.
Alright, I won't ask.
No, go.
How much more damage does a critical strike do in this game at base?
What? 50%?
Damn it, I think you're right.
Yeah, I think that is right.
I listen to you. I listen to you. Sometimes.
So crit is if your regular hit is 10 damage, a crit is 15, and then you use the crit damage stat to increase that to what would it be 22.5 at maximum. And they capped it. It's a long time ago now, isn't it? Deadlands?
Yeah. Yeah, it was sometimes around there. Is at 150, right? Is the cap? 150%?
125.
Oh, 25, okay.
Yeah, in PvP, you guys don't tend to see the cap.
No.
We're always just below it.
Yeah. If
Say
you've...
we and you, obviously all of us do both, but you know what I mean.
Yeah. I think in PvP, if you're doing that, there's something wrong.
Yeah.
Well, crit builds, like gankers and bombers can get pretty close, can't they?
Yeah. You've made a choice in your build to like
Yeah.
not be defensive or something like that. Like it's or you're doing a very organized group kind of thing, kind of like a PvE sort of thing where everybody's boosting each other with like unique sources of crit damage for however many you can get.
Are you
But
talking
even then-
tree henge with the survey?
That's the one.
Yeah.
That's the one. Trash
Nice one.
henge.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can ride if you go from the Way Shrine and go pretty much in a straight line towards the survey. So, mark it with the little F to make the little blue diamond shape on there and ride pretty much straight towards it. You'll leave the path and you'll start going up a hill and there'll be like a bundle of tree roots. There's actually an archway underneath the tree roots, which you would never know it was there. I don't know why, I just decided one day, fuck this survey. I'm going to see if I can find a quicker way around, and I found it almost instantly. And yeah, you could ride straight through the roots. You don't have to get off your horse. You don't have to aggro anything. I think if you have the Shadow Rider passive, we're getting a little bit technical now. The Dark Brotherhood passive, Shadow Rider, which is like my favorite passive in the game, pretty much. If you have that, you can ride past everything before anything aggros. You go up and hang out with the mammoth at the top, loot the stuff. And yeah, if you have repeat surveys, you just jump off the hill, ride down the river a little bit, turn around, come back. Back again, it's Flarian. God damn it.
Flananan.
Like, only Lito and I are still here. Everyone... Oh no, Egbert's
I'm here.
firing a pea shooter at him. Everyone else is just giving up.
No, I'm here. I'm just taking in the scenery as well.
Where?
I'm waiting for the one we need to appear and Egbert's is jumping into lava.
This thing. Firebelly Shulk is what this unlocks.
None of us are even going to use the
Oh.
pet. We just want it. Right?
It's a free pet. Gimme.
Yeah, it's super ugly, but I still want it.
Yep.
Oh, you think it's ugly? Poor little guy.
But you never know, you could use it in housing. If you're
Oops.
creating some sort of creepy house with creepy bug
Hey,
things.
Lito, look what I got. Come on, look at the way he's. That's not. Look, he's cute.
Are you bugging out?
I'm just flexing my
Has a
super.
certain
typical-
je ne sais quoi.
Bugging out.
That is actually pretty cute. The way he moves at walking speed.
Yeah. Go off is like, Firebelly Shark? Nice, got that claimed.
Yoink.
Oh no.
Oh, kill it. Just die, die, die.
Come on, Maya, you're a sucker for these little animations. Exactly. Although in reality, that would be horrifying. Jeez.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's a free chicken, so you don't complain. Yeah, yeah. I think every country sort of has something of that, right? It's free. Take it. Don't bitch about it.
Well, technically, if our time has value, none of this has been free.
That is true. That is true. But yeah, it's taken a long time.
Yeah, I think it's quicker if you just run through the dungeon a few times for the other achievement, and we'll hopefully get bosses quicker, right?
Yeah, I would have thought so, but if we could
You can get
guarantee
at
that we
least
don't.
2, right? Each run.
No, you only get one each time.
Oh, yes, because the second one is in the middle, which is the...
Yeah, and I think with the
hashtag
respawn
thing.
rate, it probably shakes out slightly faster to camp it. But I really don't mind if at least then we can just. Should we just start clearing them and hope that he shows up?
Kamal gifted us up. Thank you so much, Kamal. And that means we met
Hey!
the... Wow. They've gifted a total of 71... What? 71 something? That's insane. Thank you so much. Wow.
Oh, what?
I know, right?
Like legend status already achieved. What comes after legend? Mythic.
Mythic.
Kamal, you no longer exist. Historically, you are a mythic status.
Oh, that's very exciting.
Yeah, jokes aside, that is incredible.
Yeah. I become Eru.
The one. Lito and Eggbirds, I think, should decide. Would you rather just start clearing, and we make sure we stop along each way and kill an outer ring boss and hope that we get the right one? Or should we just camp out and...
Yeah, because the clearing of the things is also part of the other achievement, right?
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
Which I already have, so I'm indifferent to whichever way we do it.
Well, I'm super far from that one, so yeah.
Exactly.
I vote
Every bit
one
helps
more,
for me.
Okay, yeah.
and then
Right,
Pete
okay,
can
yeah,
get
yeah.
the rest.
Let's do it.
Yeah,
Let's
one
do
more,
it.
yeah,
Come on,
yeah.
one more. Let's
like
do it. Gimme. I was
Okay.
thinking more about antiquity status. Yeah. Come on then. Come on. Come on. Are you guys missing a different boss though?
No, I think it's the
Same
same
one.
one.
Ah, fun. Come on, whatever your name is. Let's go.
Ramzaran.
Yeah, Kazi's saying, I found it. How in the world did you find that? Riding up the hill? That's fun. Out of frustration, I guess.
Also, I actually helped 2 people. Holy crap. So I talk a lot of absolute rubbish, but every now and again you're glad
It's
you were
worth.
listening.
It's worth being around. Yeah.
May I ask what your
No.
character name means? Of Scotland is the last. Is that the suffix, right, Lito? Of Caledonia.
Yeah, well. It is something wolfy.
Wolfie.
Because he was my werewolf.
Oh, right.
Oh, so what do we do now?
Wolf.
Let's complete this one.
Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, that's cool. I tried being cool with my name once, and it was taken. So I thought obviously it wasn't cool. I thought it was like original. It wasn't. So I just go for pet names and boring stuff.
Why don't you just die already?
Ooh.
I just cast a blockade inside in a gate. Something's up with that.
What? Yeah.
That's not meant to happen.
Maybe you cast it right before it came up or something?
I mean, it's a free-to-play event, right? Right now.
Yeah.
So, things might be a little bit sluggish.
Lag, stay the lag.
My other barbershop debate. Come on. Good boy.
The only character names I've tried that were taken were my DK tank, which I tried to call Heavy Sack, and Magica Dragon Knight, which I tried to call Puff the Magica Dragon Knight.
But isn't that because it's too long?
Oh no, it wasn't taken, it's just too long, yeah.
Okay, it took me a few goes to get Gimli's. But other than that, I've been alright.
Okay, let's go, go, go.
Oh yeah, that's true. My Warden tank is called Isa, which is, Isabel, but also ice in Old Norse. Yeah, I had to had to put a couple of accents on there because a 3-letter name, surprisingly, difficult to nab.
Well, Leshy was sort of original. That came from, well, I mean, The Witcher, the books, not the movies, but it was, because it's Eastern European thing. I was very much aware of that. But as soon as the series came up, people were like, oh, that's why it's called Leshy's. Like, no, it's because they used it it's in the books for a reason.
It didn't come because you're one of Wictor's people.
What? Vanilla East.
Slav.
Right, Slav. My character names are the best. They also look the best and are the strongest. And I'm just suddenly realised I'm sort of slipping into Trump there. Can't you look it up his skirt? So do we wait for him to respawn or what?
Yeah, I guess so. Then we complete. I have the best character names. You're not gonna believe how great my character names are.
Scary.
Scary.
How good that is. Not kidding.
I think it's terrible. It's just funny because it's such a basic salesmanship technique. You wouldn't think it'd be that effective, but it really is.
Nilfgaardian also has a lot of Dutch.
Yeah,
Yes.
I noticed that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
For sure.
Agreed. Alright, come on, bossy boss. So that's for this one. Oh, come on, bossy boss. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Definitely rude dude.
Have you guys ever taken a look at how many Ash Titans are hanging around this area?
Uh-huh. It's terrifying.
Just part of the scenery, obviously, but there are so many of them. When these portals were on PTS for the first time, I remember going in and, especially when you come through to this area in general, like along this corridor behind us, there are so many just perched on the shelves watching you.
Mm-hmm.
Why are they being lazy and not helping out or taking part? Come on.
Well, they're sort of indifferent, aren't they?
Yeah, exactly. lazy so-and-sos. That's what I'm saying. I love watching this guy dance. That's so funny. Oh, oh, see? It worked.
It worked.
Your flesh has taken this stone.
What did you do?
Not Valkyrie Frolic. Not a Daedra
nice,
care
nice.
in the world.
You can't stop
And yeah, that's amazing. Thank you, Khan. I hated that survey. Now, easy.
You're welcome. I'll do my best to think of anything like that I can share. That's probably the one
You're done now.
the one thing I had.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh.
This is fun. This looks, well, very Daedric. What does it say here on the floor, by the way? Does anybody know?
On the floor?
Yeah, these
Over there.
circles.
Oh, jeez. I don't remember.
For the glory of Dagon, probably something like that.
The head is still filled with remembering the Korean alphabet. No
Yeah.
space for Daedric.
Nah.
Yeah, Daedric, welcome to the backseat. For those who don't know, Eggbirds is the guy who literally translated all the graffiti in Rockgrove. I mean, you see a lot of it in here as well, the same stuff. These sort of spiked columns with the red Daedric lettering on them. They do
I
actually
think Rim
say
did
things.
also quite a few.
Yeah, that's true. It's true.
It wasn't all me for sure.
No,
Daddy
wouldn't-
Dagon,
wouldn't
please
want to
take me
all
to
the-
the party. Oh, shit. Hey, Wick, how's it going?
Destroy.
Dagon forever, stuff like that.
Mhm.
It says, don't cross this line. This is a no-touchy zone.
Says my scamp is bigger than yours.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's genuinely stuff like not literally Dagon 4 evs, but you know, it's the kind of graffiti you might get from artisans in a.
So I'm
you know,
halfway
they want to leave their mark.
through that achievement.
Cool.
How many did you do? 5.
Yeah. I just don't
Only
under.
It says 3.
Well,
It
it
shouldn't
says
take us
4,
long.
but then the first achievement is enter one Oblivion portal and destroy the blah, 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 blah. So I got that. So obviously that's 1, and this is part 2.
Wait, there was, sorry?
Blah, 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 blah. Tired, how are you?
Is that how it works, or is it just filling up anyway?
Well, no, because that's the second round. That's the second bit. That's the 10. So
alright.
I don't know. I always fuck this stuff up. I always get confused. Meow.
It sounded like you were singing the Doom soundtrack for a minute there, Maya.
It's sort of that you can't see which ones are.
Found another. Going in.
Fun stuff.
I'm in.
We can definitely port to you, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me
It's kind
try
of crazy that I've only done like 2 or whatever it is before today.
Yeah, that's pretty nuts.
And whatever the lead was dropping there, I'm pretty sure I got it like first try. But guess what?
that. Same. Yeah.
Yeah, but guess what?
Never dug it up.
Forget-
No.
Oh, he never dug it up.
Hang on, I don't think we're in the same.
I'll just port to you guys, or we'll go our separate. You know, we'll arrive there.
Yeah.
So-
Planet's totally different. Somewhere totally different.
We're all different.
Yes, we are all
What?
individual.
What? No.
Who? Alright. Let's go portal.
Portal 1. Let's go. You just rush through to the boss and then see which one it is.
Insignificance be more apparent.
Come on, dudes. Ah! Ow! Ow! No.
That's
No.
Polycath.
Oh my god, leave me alone! You nasty Daedra.
Wait, but it should definitely be quicker just to find another portal and then do this again, right? It feels like it should be faster, but I might be wrong.
I'd say there's not much in it either way, so since we need this achievement as well, this is probably the right move.
Mm-hmm.
This is the
After
way.
having camp- Yeah, this is the way.
This is the way. Of the warrior. I don't have any potions because I forgot that I gave me some the other day. Mm-hmm.
Are you guys in the middle? Yeah, you're almost
Approaching.
This onslaught.
there. Yeah, my Titan's
Which boss
about
did
to
you
land.
get, Khan?
None. There were people camping it, so it was already dead. And the Titan's on cooldown, so I skipped it.
Well, ours is circling, I think. How? Oh my god! Can we like kill things as we go? Because I just, yeah, I keep getting chained back.
You definitely just pronounced Gawd with a G-A-W-D.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. I know. Oh my god! No, that was weird. Whatever that was. All right, so we're not killing things. Okay, cool. Thanks.
Well, I'm killing this thing.
Yeah, but
We should
I
kill
keep.
watchlings. for
It's just
that
I keep
lead.
getting pulled back, so I literally can't like get to you guys. So because everything got aggroed. There we go. Managed to get to you now. They just kept pulling
Easy.
me back. It was insane.
Scoozy.
All right.
Where's the door? Oh,
Yeah, I'm in combat. But should be able to. That's fun. That you can still open the doors.
it's nice.
Yeah. All right. Shh. Let's not wake these guys up. Come on, Mola. Can you run a bit faster? Come on. Poor dude has no stam.
Oh, bus is up. Hurry, hurry.
Yep. Yeah. I think Maya is.
Yeah. I'm
Almost
just
here.
behind you guys. Yeah, I'm good. Thank you.
Still going.
I mean, this takes forever as well.
No one escapes.
No one escapes.
It's weird.
Getting
when
closer
you,
and closer to the Argonian voice.
When you enter this instance, it says public dungeon, right?
Yeah.
It's weird because there are public dungeons in Blackwood.
Yeah, there are two.
Come on then. We fight.
And three, I guess, if you count this one as well.
That's very aggro, sort of.
First,
Somebody
I
dead?
suppose that was the best descriptor. Don't bash him. Don't bash him.
we march north.
I'm raising somebody's companion. I'm so nice.
Oh, we got lucky.
Yeah, that was rather quick. Smash it. Completo.
Hop.
For anyone watching, take note. If he does that channel, don't interrupt him. Don't be that annoying pug who just bashes. No. You can port to me. I'm back in. South entrance.
God knows where we'll be.
Yeah.
Love this load screen.
Very air of this world will
Definitely not the same place.
It's so weird that not once has that actually worked out.
I don't really get that.
Well, I'll port to you guys so we can go together, at least.
Why does that work? Because we're already in here or what?
I don't know.
We shouldn't, you know? Come here, bud. Let's go. Let's stack it.
Coming.
This is a bit more of a grind than I thought it would be.
Mm-hmm.
last much longer.
The power of random, right?
Yeah. Meh.
Meh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this isn't your typical overland run.
No.
Hey!
Yeah, it's here.
Moth
I'm gonna bash you.
bitch.
It's no longer here.
What?
It's still here.
Hey, I got the achievement.
Nice.
Whee!
We just immediately claim it before. Yeah. That's one.
Yeah, isn't it annoying when you want to get something out of the crown store and forget?
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
So, Lito, were you missing one more?
So
Or-
close,
That was the same one.
yet
I got as well.
ever so
Nice.
Oh, cool.
One achievement down. One to go.
Yeah, I'm at 4 out of 10 then. I suppose that's... Yeah.
I hope that that's how it works, but it's sort of weird. These sort of implemental achievements, whatever, they're just weird. But it also says just enter 10 portals. But then it's sort of
Yeah, you
Then
only
it's
need
got-
the 10 one.
but-
Because that's what I have.
so the enter 30 Oblivion portals. What the fuck is that for then? Why is that
That's just
there?
another achievement that goes on top of
Okay.
it. Ah.
Okay. Oh, silly.
Easy. Boom.
Yes. I'm gonna do a big crystal outside, a small inside. They're also small money. What? Focal. Oh, housing. I was so confused there, Kazi. Okay, that I get that. I thought it was like a tape for one of these or something. It's like what? Crystals? What crystals? What was it? Fractals all around? Frozen. Never mind.
Frozen fractals. all
Frozen fractal. Can't speak today.
around. Never thought I would hear that word used in a Disney movie.
No.
give up now.
Something I
Hey,
was
see,
really aware
I'm in
of
the no touchy zone. I'm in the no touchy zone.
What?
But it's like, oh, I'm in the no touchy zone.
Yeah, for sure. Just maybe it's a trap.
It's a trap.
I prefer being in
maybe
the touchy zone.
maybe
I'm a
in-
very,
yeah,
very
ma-
tactile guy. Maybe have some Italian in my heritage. I don't know. Jokes aside, though, I kind of dig that. One of my friends, growing up, was sort of me, but Italian instead of Danish. So living in the UK, but you know, Italian parents, and
Yeah. I don't know what that was.
yeah, and they were very huggy family.
Mm-hmm.
I always loved that.
It's very not British.
Yeah, it's not very Danish either, to be honest. But Like, my dad and I always hug. Now. And I'm pretty sure we didn't before we were mates with that family. The fucking cone on that cleave attack is ridiculous. You're like nowhere near him and behind him, and he still knocks you over. Ooh, I stood inside the shell.
Oh no. Khan, no! But... Oh, that's not Khan. Oh, you're up. You're fine. Cool. Ha! Hoo! Ha! Hoo! Hot! 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 Hot!
Oh, look, all these smart people not interrupting him. That's awesome. Honestly, I'm so used to in this game when there's like a thing that you like.
Right.
Oh, don't do this! Don't do this! Someone just does it. Like everyone drops their ults, and then some Dumbo kites the boss out of the AoE.
Warm asymmetrical ruby. The
Hey,
fuck's that?
The
what
fact
you
that
want.
it's warm, where exactly did that come out of? Just saying.
what's the best policy now? Do you guys want to just camp it?
Oh, it's actually a death dealer's fate.
Camp what?
I was gonna say I think it's Death Eaters. We can stay in there and camp it, so that's the only thing anyone needs now. Or we can have a little more fun, but probably not really go any faster by running through.
Yes.
You mean
the
camp the
whole-
boss?
Yeah, camp that one spot, or keep re-entering and clear everything on the en route.
It says enter 10 Oblivion portals in Blackwood and destroy the
Pretty
Cataclysm.
sure if you just camp it.
Let's try it. I'm game. You mean when you say camp it, you mean just the boss?
Stay there, yeah.
Yeah.
Wait for him to respawn.
Because you buggered off, so I was confused. Come back.
No, I did. Wait.
No, Khan's gone as well.
Really?
Yeah? Really? He's at the entrance.
Oh.
Be interesting to see if I'm in the same instance as you.
Alright, if you have Valkyrie Frolic, now's the time.
Honestly, the last 2 times I did Dance Imperial, just that really stupid one, where you just fling your legs around in all directions. And that worked, like it spawned almost immediately, both times. Obviously a coincidence.
Well, I'm frolicking. That looks fun.
Lito and Hao, I've got a question for you. Seeing some of the really horrible things that the Daedra are actually doing when you run through this place. You've spent a lot of time in Imperial City. Have you ever sort of RP'd a little bit and just looked around at what is actually happening when no one is around? Like what the Daedra are actually doing in there?
How does not have his headphones on right now.
Oh, okay.
But I have sometimes, yeah. It's kind of brutal.
It's
Because
really
even the
horrendous,
little
isn't it?
the little tests, even the one that's like go free Imperial citizens, you're just running around being like la la la, free them all up, and you're like, oh yeah, they're like enslaved and building their city back.
There's a lot of really elaborate and horrible environmental storytelling in there.
Yeah, come on. They do horrible stuff to the civilians. Yeah.
Yeah, Maya found one when she was getting footage for... It was for your Cyrodiil video, wasn't it, actually?
Yeah.
And she stopped me from working. It's like, come and see this. And it was this. I think it's the temple district where you go inside. Favorite place for gankers to hide, right? They go into the middle and hide. And there are 3 Daedra in there, 2 servants and a priest, and they are just bringing in a long line of enslaved humans, like basically crucified. They're like tying them to stakes and then murdering them with a dagger.
Yeah, they did make it into the video. It's pretty. It's
Incredibly
insane.
violent, actually. Like, if it weren't a lo-fi video game depiction, it'd be a really horrific scene. Like if you were to translate that to a movie.
That's pretty grim.
Yeah, there's loads of stuff like that. And I love Imperial City. I've been there loads, and some of this I only saw recently. What they're actually doing, like in the is it the Memorial District where all the graves are being dug up, and they're using the corpses, like the skeletons, as slave labor. There's stuff there with like a.
Boss. Hang on, what did I say I was at? 6.
Cool, so you're about to test it.
Mm-hmm.
And almost there. Actually, just skipped the Havergirl boss. Or the Havergirl? No, the Ash Titan one.
Ass Titan. Sorry.
Nice.
It just run past it.
Don't stand it silly.
Yeah, I have a bad confession to make. I'm very bad with playing the story elements of ESO. It is not the part that draws me.
Well,
It's
So
the part
I-
that drew me originally, but I'm kind of in the same position.
well, we were just talking about that. It's like because end up
It's a
doing
little
lots
bit.
of other things. Sort of.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not necessarily that I don't have the time. That's not what I make time for. And I just enjoy
Yes.
it.
You bashed
Oh
it.
my god, I'm such a tool. I'm so sorry.
You're the bad pug.
I am. I'm the bad pug. Oh no, when did that happen?
Are we the bad pugs?
I'm the bad pug.
Why are you like this?
Ah, god damn it.
Try to run. Just try.
Try to run. Sorry.
But yeah, this isn't necessarily story content. It's just environmental storytelling. The sort of
Yeah.
why would you look around at a place where there are quite a lot of PvE enemies and players as well who will kick your ass given half a chance.
Yeah.
So yeah,
One of the most fun thing is when you do the crafting dailies and you get your little hirelings to go
worked.
about, and they
Oh,
all
it
send
worked, yeah.
emails. They send letters every single day.
Yes.
And eventually they run out, which is very sad because I was really loving the Khajiit's letters.
I'm
you
with
just
you. I
get
thought
the
they were
last
great.
one over and over. But
Yeah.
just little things like that you could just completely ignore and just be like, accept and not bother to read.
I totally agree. I'm fully simpatico with this because when I got to the end of that, when I realized, oh, they're just gonna loop the last letter, the farewell letter, perpetually now.
Yeah.
My first instinct was, I should write more of these and send them to Salt and say, look, you can have them. I just want this to continue. Obviously, I didn't know I actually did it, but
Book reading. That sounds amazing, Kazi. Yeah, maybe you don't like doing the story because Overland is too easy. That never really bothered me. It's sort of disappointing when you have the big bad and it's dead when you look at it. But that doesn't really... I'm okay with that. But yeah, I know a lot of people really don't like that. Chat, in Twitch chat, can I ask you, can you hear Khan talking about Dragon Knight right now? Yes, cool.
I was gonna say I'm not saying anything about Dragon Knight.
He's very confused.
So you can
I don't know about
the initiative. Dragon Knight is a
you,
melee
Maya,
class.
but I think I've
Most
found
of
that
its
the
primary abilities
more
are
I've gotten
short
involved with
range.
like being
This isn't
social
a drawback in
with a
group
guild,
content or
that's reduced my sort of
Yes.
capacity to like do
Yeah.
solo content, particularly like story content. Because
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do story stuff while I'm in Discord with people because I want to like get fully immersed in like
Exactly.
yeah, all
Yeah.
that. So, but kind of, yeah, the more involved you get with a guild where you're kind of expected to be chatting with people more and more and more, then like,
Yeah.
well, you don't really have time for that. And then if you do make time for it, people are like, where are you at?
Yeah. Oh, so you can't hear Khan talking about Dragonac like literally
All
right
damage is
now.
done at melee range anyway, and
No one
Dragon
can
Knight
hear that.
can be made to work at
You can
long
just hear
range
me.
if you need it to. But
Oh no,
melee
never
is
mind.
definitely-
Now.
Quick, Con, start talking about Dragon Knight and confuse everybody.
No, it's just I'm playing the video and I'm just testing when it's coming through and when it's not coming through. But I'm pretty sure it's not coming through now. Oh, now it's me talking about sorcerers.
Since we're on the subject then, Maya, is it pronounced Magsork or Magsork? Very
Magsork.
important.
Magsork. It's not Magsork.
But it's not Magica, is it? It's Magica.
Yeah, but it's also
That'd make
wireless
sense.
fidelity, and you don't say Wi-Fi, right?
Wait, what if you've got like a Wi-Fi GIF of a Magsork? Or is it a Wi-Fi GIF of a Magsork?
Magsork. Wi-Fi GIF of a Magsork.
Yeah, exactly. At the ATM machine.
And it would be Mag Source then.
Oh, true. Yeah.
Sorcerer. Yeah.
Sor-
Sorcerer.
Sorcerer. I like the sorcerer.
I have almost no curiosity about that question, genuinely. It was just because of Wick, as I'm sure you know.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, which one does he do? He does Madge, right?
yeah.
Yeah. That's
Yeah,
literally
yeah.
the only reason I brought it up.
That's true.
I don't know. I hear Madge, and there's another word that's what it reminds me of. So I just don't. I don't go there.
Yes. Oh my god.
See, I'm not the only one.
Yes.
Anyway, yeah.
Well, maybe that's the reason Wick says it like that.
Oh, boss. I was just gonna start Falkry thing.
Falkry thing.
The game heard you.
I thought
know.
Falkry thing was jumping through a window.
I thought it was saying, "Sure bones, handsome man in fact." Do you think somewhere in Tamriel there is a male strip club called Shaw's Bones?
Yes, okay. Follow-up question. Where would it be?
Suran. Suran, definitely.
Try to run. Just
Try to run.
Man, stealth in this place is useless. What? I just got here. Why are you charging at me?
chest on my
Dick.
weapons on bait.
Ow.
Such small, weak cattle.
Teddy, what are you doing exactly?
What do you mean we? He said we fight. He's just in that barrier doing nothing, just hiding.
Yeah, he's just being an ass.
A warrior stands
Like an
ready
arcanist.
to fight for
Come on then, we fight. Well, except for me.
You
I'll
mash
just,
him again.
No, I did not.
I fight.
I learned my lesson. Oh, for freaking flipping. Could you just die? There we go, thank you. All I had to do was ask. Hey Ted, you're in my face. I don't particularly like that.
Destroy.
He's been very
that's
cuddly today, but sort of demanding cuddles and scratching whilst getting on my lap and stuff. Don't love it. Mm-mm. Thanks, Kazi.
I think that was it for me for today. But I'm gonna hop off and hopefully see you guys soon.
Ciao for now.
Have a good one.
Are you off, Eggbirds?
Yes.
Sad times. But awesome, thank you so much for joining.
Yeah, hopefully see you tomorrow
Yeah,
for the
sorry, it was,
PvP stuff.
There's,
Took a little longer than I expected.
there's no
actually.
PvP tomorrow.
Oh no, that was it's from last.
I didn't delete it. Sorry.
Oh man.
But I'm doing lots of streaming, so come join. Come say hello.
Yes, will do.
Did you get the achievement?
No.
Not yet, but
No.
I will manage to.
I need
get,
one
like,
more, I
3 of
think.
these runs in
Yeah.
before the end of the month.
24 days, so it's awesome.
Yeah, there's
yeah.
plenty of time.
I mean, I'm still staying
Plenty of
here,
time,
but yeah.
my sweet. All right, but have a good one.
You too,
See you
man.
later.
See ya.
Cheers.
Bye. All right, well, that's been a fun stream. I will be back tomorrow. Not just one stream, but 2. First one in the morning, 10 a.m. BST. That's 11 sort of European and silly o'clock for Americans. Kicking
Why
off
it's gonna
a
kill the stream there,
hey, but shush.
and we'll just
Sorry, I was sort of sidetracked by that one. And I'm going to be streaming some Doom. I'm going to be streaming some fun stuff, kicking off a raid train. Yep, tomorrow morning. But then also in the afternoon, I'll be doing, well, that crazy IA that you guys have made even crazier. That run, like naked on a necro, reciting some lore and all sorts of things. So thank you so much for your support. Thank you so much for all the subs and everything. And let's go and say hello to Nordenheim. But yeah, have an amazing evening. Have a wonderful, wonderful Saturday. And make sure to get your Blackwood achievements. Thanks, guys. Bye.